Hello, hello. Happy New Year.
Give me a second while I send my audio to HDMI.
Yay.
Hey, so here we are. I started streaming a little bit early, but what the hey.
Okay. Uh,
It's a good thing TeamSpeak ain't showing anything on the screen because I'm streaming everything.
ah.
I started rolling early. So,
So you're streaming
and
now?
and we may get a guest. Hopefully, Cecil will be sharp enough to be able to get onto the stream and ask in chat if he has a problem because I
Ah.
have my chat visible. Hey, Rockley in chat says, hi there and thanks for your plugins. So chat
Hi,
works.
Rockley.
I mean to have a iPad or something so that I can have chat closer up, but so far I'm still streaming using the other machine and I have chat in big old letters way over there.
Yay. Hi, chat.
So chat is really far away, but I can still kind of see you, kind of sort of see you. And that is all good.
Bless you.
Gad, excuse me.
Mm. Well, Happy New Year.
Hi there. I wonder if I need to hear. Oop. Oh, it's the halo of Chris effect. Okay, that's kind of terrifying. I'm not sure if anybody is watching the stream, but I have this somewhat limited setup, and yeah, that looks kind of silly. If I set it like that, it's still kind of silly. I was trying to set it up so that I could see my little clock and stuff like that. Uh, Actually, it may not be especially useful. Maybe I'll just sort of squint at the clock as best I can. Seems to
My
say
little
5.
clocky. Chronology is magic.
That or just fire it anyway and what the hey. Yeah, that's pretty weird, but nobody ever said I was good at this kind of thing. What the hey. But you
We
know
shall
what?
muddle through.
It is technically. See, the clocks are saying different things, but my clock on the computer says it is 6 o'clock. So, oh
Yay.
lordy. So I have forgotten to run the actual program. So you know what? I'm going to have to step aside. Give me a hot minute while I get this going.
Okay. I'll turn it up to
It's
sizzle.
always like this. This time, if all goes well, the whole computer system won't go smashing to the floor in a pile of pieces, which happened last time I was fooling with it. But I
Yeah,
wanted to
Shattered
be
was
on
telling
this
me about
machine
that.
because there's a funny thing about the way that this works. Namely, I have a setup for the laptop. Oh, for heaven's sake! Now it says I can't prove that this is valid because there's no certification, but it's my private laptop for this. Uh, If anybody thinks they're being crazy by hacking into me in order to mess with this rig or this experience, then power to them because this would be the dumbest thing in the world to do. We are going to start that server, although nobody is on it as of yet. But what else I'm going to do is I'm going to copy down on a piece of paper the address in case I need to give people the information.
Please stand by. We are experiencing
Oh, by the
normalcy.
way, I can't hear you for crap, so we'll just live with it. And you know what? Oh no, wait, it is. Toast is. So I now have the information for the one that we're going to be using. I got apparently. Hey, Gamma's here. Hi, Gamma. Gamma is a
Hi,
plugin she's here.
Gamma.
I was contemplating maybe going back to a. Yeah. Let me write down what the TeamSpeak info is too. Alrighty. So here we go. You can probably just about hear me talking, but I'll get back and put on the headphones again momentarily. I never said this was a convenient rig. It is far from it. And you know, I can go back to Facebook, of all places, to check on my friend Cecil, who thought he might join us one way or another, or rather one way and presumably not another. But Shauna, are you game? We may as well jump in.
I am sort of game. I somewhat of foul maybe.
Hmm.
Let's do this thing. And we could hear you when you were kind of far away, but still.
Yeah, I was raising my voice, knowing that I needed to do that. I have to remind myself not to raise my voice when I have the microphone on, unless a creeper blows me up or something. So Gamma, you can indeed download TeamSpeak, and we will just do what we can with what we've got. If you do download TeamSpeak, I'll tell you how to set it up in chat. And if we wind up with problems in future, then so be it. But for the time being, we will just go as if we're a little pile of friends here. And I'm going to assume that Cecil will be able to show up on the chat if he doesn't have any other way of doing any of this. So F11 gives me full screen. I do not know what time of day it is.
Shattered stepped away for a little bit. We'll be back though.
Okay, well, I can't see TeamSpeak from this, so I'm only going to be able to hear people actually talking.
Mm-hmm.
So here is our play multiplayer setup. And again, my hope, and I am once more wondering whether I should be doing something else with the lighting here. I want to be able to see my clock time. Okay, that'll have to do. Oh, it's all silly. Gamma, yeah, if you download TeamSpeak, you can join our chat and talk on chat. We're not going to be talking, well, I can't promise we're not going to be talking about music things because me and Shauna are indeed musicians.
Yes, all the musics.
And some of the things that we do when we hang out in just a chat like we're doing now, and like we used to do for quite often, so we're getting back into that, is talk about our creative projects, but they're many-fold projects rather than only having to do with like Airwindows plugins. Without further ado,
my brain right now is giving me Donna Summer's Turn the Beat Around, so there you go.
Without further ado, I am ready to jump into Diamond Snowball if you are, Shauna.
You've never given me the stuff for Diamond Snowball. I don't have it to bring up.
It's the main. Well, you know how we have a. Oh goodness. Okay.
All right, so I will tell you
Yeah,
first.
I have
Firstly, let
Tracy
me
versus
let me
Eileen
log
on
in.
server. Yeah.
It may or may not be a terrible time to. Nope, actually, it's fine. It's during the day.
Mhm.
So the IP address you're going to want is Minecraft does cost. Yes, that is a problem for Cecil. We will see how much that bothers people. I will say it's worth
Mhm.
it, but the IP address for the server, Shauna, is 209.198.125.139. That is actually the same address as you've got from my other servers running on that laptop,
Mhm.
but we're using the default login.
Okay.
The other ones are special IP addresses, and some of them are not running.
Let's see.
I am beating up a pig in hopes of having some dinner. It worked. So basically what I'm going to do here is wait, and I can also give you verbally the TeamSpeak information if you would rather get on voice chat for solving this. Meanwhile, I'm going to do your basic Minecraft thing of get started. And again, this is a casual hangout between me and my friends. It's something that we didn't do for a long time, and I just sort of emotionally and personally need to be into it again. So whether people are actually watching makes very little difference to me. This one's for me.
Okay, why am I not able to connect?
Well, tell me
Here.
if there are any further problems. It should be
Okay.
open for anybody that has the information,
Yeah.
although I could probably change that.
Let me double check my number here. 209198125.139. There's just hyphens in between each.
Dots, periods.
Dot. Oh, that's it's been so many long time since I've been doing with this stuff.
Yeah, it's been a
I
while
am
since we've crafted.
derping. I am derping. Yeah.
This
Let's
could
just
very well
see.
be a real private little chat if nobody else wanting
New
to join us in
game.
various ways. Aha!
I have joined the game, and now I'm going to.
Hello!
Hello. Three. Oh yes. Very little information on the F3. It is good.
Mm-hmm. Yes, there is our F3. I'm getting theoretically 95 frames a second, although it is raining, so that kind of, we don't have the best video quality here. But we have limited F3. So this world is going to be about exploring around without necessarily doing up. Gamma is busily downloading. Good for you.
Yay, Gamma.
Or good for you is a matter of yeah. We've got a motley crew prepared for you folks. In that I have a dear friend who might be visiting us, who is maybe on chat if he's able to master that, or is able to get into the YouTube chat and ask about further problems. I've given him the information one needs to get onto the TeamSpeak anyhow. So if his system is working, then there will be a new voice appearing. But there is another new voice that might appear, which is my friend Gabriel Song, also known as Shadowed Song. And he is a nefarious ne'er-do-well of much uproarious laughter and wackiness, and is not to be trusted with high explosives, which he may very well have much of it anyway. And then there's another fellow who could be joining us, who may or may not, who plays Minecraft but won't talk to us. But he types. So, and that fellow goes by Zobrooks, and he is a very talented Minecraft player.
We call him Turner.
We call him Turner. Well, you may have noticed that Shauna Wolf, I suppose, looks somewhat like a wolf, and then has a gray skin, but that's actually a Octavia Melody skin. And if you saw me, what in the world, what F do you use for that, I wonder? F12? No? Or yes? No?
You're rocking the rarity.
F3, F5. And F5 again. As you can see, I have a white skin and a purple mane and tail, and I am rocking the rarity skin, because the skins are very much cosmetic, and we are nerd crew. In fact, I will follow Shauna. I guess you're mining, getting into the mines.
Oh, yeah. While you're talking, I'm getting us some resources real quick.
Okay,
here.
I'll follow you because it'll be safer. I do have some wood, by the way, in case that helps.
Yay, wood is good.
In fact, I'll grab a little more. But we are all what one might call a nerd crew, and that is actually what my friend Cecil has in common, whether or not he wants to play, because he is crossed with Microsoft and has been ripped off by them in the past. So he was like, $30 for a blocky little game like this? Hell no. And I am not sure whether he's going to change his mind or not. It depends upon how impressive it looks, which, grant you, if you just start playing and it doesn't look impressive to anybody, it depends upon sort of where you take it. And I have lost Shauna Wolf.
I'm just down in the hole.
I've lost the hole. Oh, I see.
I
see a username. I'll find it.
Yeah.
So we are Nerd Crew. We are folks who are into various sorts of fandoms and things, and we've got a nice little this. I can cook up some pork chops for you shortly.
Oh.
And
making charcoal, so we got extra resources.
I am going to take that charcoal and cook some foods for us, first of all.
Also, a torch or two wouldn't go amiss.
That is true. We can skip finding coal if we can get charcoal for that. I think we can do it that way. Well, that was an interesting noise. Oh, and one of the things I was going to do was play background music, which was actually my music. But I haven't gotten around to that at this moment, so... Here, Shauna. You have a pork chop.
Thank you.
See, if you feed wolves, they become your friends. We have all kinds of nerd crew and fandom cred. We've been involved in My Little Pony fandom, which is a nice positive attitude kind of place. We have been involved in furry fandom. I'm not sure whether we've gotten as far back as Star Trek fandom, although I did go to BossCon back in the day. I also wonder whether maybe I can...
No, I would actually say that Star Trek fandom was probably the first kind of thing like a fandom that I was interested in high school. And my dad and I that was one thing we used to share, was sitting and watching the reruns of Star Trek for years and years and years and years and years.
Absolutely. So let me see. Shauna, have you got a cobble?
I have many cobble. How many do you need?
I think one will do me for the time being.
There,
You're splitting
have
them.
cobble.
Okay. That is plenty of cobble. Because something that I might seek to do is make a stone sword to start off. Are you good on sticks? I can get some more sticks.
Yeah, I'm fine with sticks for a while. I'm just heading down.
So we're doing the sort of early game stuff. But oh, Julian on the chat says, Happy New Year, Chris. Thank you.
Happy New Year.
I'm not sure whether I should go. Oh, I am, however, sure that I should go and get us some more pork chops now that I have a sword with which I can do it. And it's getting darkish, so...
That's another reason why I'm tunneling.
Yeah.
Beware of the night.
And I don't see that much... Oh, I spoke too soon. But we are playing a modded Minecraft that if you're watching this, you haven't seen any sign of yet. Specifically,
I found
it is
iron.
Oh, good. It is a kind of modded Minecraft called Snowball Madness, which is my invention. That's right. I don't just only write plugins. It is totally getting dark. I need to be heading over back again to where spawn was.
I'm gonna
Once this night. Oh, it's gone. Definitely dark. So
I'm gonna drop a torch at the top of the hole. Whoa!
you heard that?
I heard that.
It did not hurt me.
Okay.
But we're done with being up here at the moment.
Yeah.
Thank you. That would have been helpful to see.
Cap that thing and get down here.
Actually,
Boop-de-boo. Upgrade me tools.
I'm going to take some cobble and see if I can't maybe quickly make a little sort of cairn up here.
Also, Chris played in here for a little bit when first doing the seed. Other than that, this is my very first time being in here, so I have no clue what I'm up against.
I am going to have to try to break a cobble with my bare hoof, or hand, as it were. Hopefully it'll give it to me back. I don't know if that's true, though.
Do you want a tool?
I think we're just going to have to settle for this as it stands. It'll stop anything but spiders.
There you go. Yep.
So, so that is an extremely pathetic thing, but at least it'll stop some of the monsters. And we can safely go down. And anybody who is spawning up on the top in the middle of the night where it's dangerous will at least be able to come down into the mine where it is safe. So from here on, we're going to just kind of see what we can do here. The sound that I hear is also a skeleton. And, yep, so it is 6:19. Like I said, we are playing a mod called Snowball Madness, which is my invention. So if we got to a place where there was snow and we were able to get snowballs, we'd be able to take advantage of a kind of magic thing that this mod does that is quite a little labor saver and accomplishes many things. Speaking of accomplishing many things, I'm going to move some of these things down to our little base, okay?
Yeah, that was just temporary while we were...
Oh, speaking of spiders, there's one right now. But it's not... It needs a too wide hole to be able to get into the missing place in the... up at the door there. I'm going to do this in stages, you know what? I'm going to go down to this little area. We definitely have monsters and things hanging around here.
I've got that dugout over there, if you want to call that a base for now.
It's a decent first start, anyhow.
Exactly. And I have found more iron.
Good, that's going to come in real handy. One of the things that, and I'm going to have to make a, well, maybe I will, maybe I won't. Shauna, have you got more cobble? Because I still have.
I have more cobble than you need. Actually, I'm going to grab a.
I still have none, so it will probably be a good idea for me to
let me get over here.
Get myself started.
Here,
I'm one of the fixtures. I will build things for you.
Do you have more planks?
I do. Okay. There's 7 for starters.
Maybe make us a chest real quick here, and we can share stuff through the chest. And I can get stuff out of my inventory.
As soon as I can get like any kind of reasonable pick made, then I can actually start being able to do stuff.
Happy New Year!
Yay! And again, I hear a skeleton at our current state of preparedness. That's not great, but we are really fairly close to being able to go on a little road trip and get ourselves some snow. If we do that, one of the most recent changes in Snowball Madness is that if you have an arrow and a snowball, you can fire arrows using that. If you can fire arrows using this snowball, you can increase your level, like it says at the bottom of my screen, 1, and that means I'm level 1. And you can increase your level, and that will make your arrows that you fire more and more effective. They will fire faster. They make a louder noise. Hello, who have we?
Hello.
Yeah, we're
That would
live.
be Shadowed Song.
Oh, we are? Okay.
Yeah, well, it's 6:22. I said I was going to start at 6, which is pretty accurate.
I found coal.
We have 2 separate people who might show up on the TeamSpeak or might be stuck and confused and not know what to do. And one, namely Gamma, who might show up in Minecraft but has no idea. And I'm having a little difficulty hearing you, but here, let me F11.
On my end.
Yeah.
Should be about fixed now.
You're clear.
All right, I just turned myself up just a tiny bit. And I'm kind of trusting various friends who might want to join us. And I've got it set up so I can't see how many people are watching. Oh, no. Gamma's asking questions in chat, and I can still see chat even though I can't tell how many people are in chat at this time. So I can ask in YouTube chat if you need to know stuff. That goes for you, Gamma. That goes for you, Cecil, if you're there, which you may or may not be. For all I know, that whole thing just ended up being nothing. Gamma, you do not need to download Snowball Madness. Snowball Madness runs on this server. But you will need to use Minecraft version 12. So you're not going to be using the very most recentest version of Minecraft. You're going to be using one version earlier.
Is it 12.2 that we're using?
Oh, Gamma's telling me how many people are watching. 7. Hi.
Oh, hey, 7.
Yeah, we're using 12.2.
Also, do you have the ovens? Because I have iron
I do.
to smelt.
Let me place those now. Oop. We're doing some nice basic Minecrafty stuff. But, yeah, and in fact, I can do something even fancy. Well, hang on a second, I have a better idea. Boop. I may go on a journey to get some more, no, I don't want that. Some more wood, or plant some of these trees or something.
Ooh, I should drop off some dirt. If you want to plant trees down here, I've got some dirt.
We also need to have a bunch of space. And all we got to do is get through the night. And remember, we're used to running a server where command blocks are available and you can do all kinds of stuff. But this is actually a server where things are going at normal speed, and it's not nighttime anymore.
Okay.
It's just come dawn, although it could be a little creepy out here.
Yeah,
But
let's
that's
see
not
where we're at
necessarily
on the-
bad. If I can kill a skeleton with my little sword, that's a creeper. That's a creeper blowing up. It didn't hurt me.
Okay, good.
I had to back off. At least this is giving me some XP. Experience matters. Oh, and getting arrows matters. So I'm going to play with Mr. Skeleton here. That one didn't kill me either. That one did kill me, but I will come back.
Yep. You're not that far from
112.2, yes, Gamma, that is what I said.
Yep.
So let's go back to the scene of my untimely demise. I didn't have much in the way of stuff. Oh boy.
Are you needing an assist?
I'm going to need to run away. I'd really like to kill that creeper because I'd really like to get... Oh, no, they're fighting each other. Yay. That's handy. I don't think I got anything from... I did kill that... one of the things you got to remember about playing in version 1.12 is that especially with something heavy like an axe, I seem to have lost my sword. That's most unfortunate. Maybe I just didn't pick it up. Oh no, that must have been... Yep, that was it. And you know something? This spider is not going to necessarily try to kill me, but I'm going to attack it anyhow because it'll drop some loot. Although it didn't drop useful loot, but it did drop some loot. The creepers blow up violently, and that can be very dangerous. The spiders can drop string, which could be handy.
Just
And
real
the
quick,
creepers drop gunpowder, which could also be handy.
Yeah, just a quick question. Do you want iron or pickaxes or armor first? Or sword?
Well, you know.
14.
Shall we go on a little snow journey? Because if you can make an iron block, we can have all the everything.
Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You changed versions now.
Okay, I have an iron block in that case.
So come up. We're going to go on a little exploration.
Just 1 second here. I'm gonna.
I intended to try to cook us some of these raw pork chops, but that would involve going down.
Collect some stuff here and head out.
So, Gamma, in order to join TeamSpeak, you must go to trixieverse.teamspeak3.com. This is the thing where people watching this, and there's only 7 of you, you all get to join me if you want. We will just see whether it becomes just griefed all to hell or not. But I think not enough people are paying attention that it will even matter. And I have little choice at this point because all I can do is talk to you at this stage. So everything is actually going to be told to you in voice. And that's the only way I can communicate as of now. I can't see Shauna's...
I'm coming up.
You're coming up. You're coming up.
Yeah, I'm grabbing torches while I'm coming up.
Okay, I've got a bunch of oak saplings, so maybe it'd be a fine idea for me to just replant some trees.
Leave some torches in here because this is spawn and other people might be able to use the deal. Here we go. Hello, hello. Do you have your sword and such, or do you need to be re-outfitted?
I do.
Cool.
I have enough for the time being. So,
Yay.
so how you join Gamma is run the Minecraft
Some of
client
these
and go to
things.
multiplayer. And Shauna, we should stick around in case
and
Gamma joins and shows up right here.
Okay. Yeah.
Because this is spawn. This is the world spawn. So what you will do is run the Minecraft client using version 1.12.2. We're using Optifine, but you can use the regular version. And go to IP address on the multiplayer. You're going to create a server, and it is at address 209.198.125.139. Shauna is making a nice tall tower for us. If you do that, you should be able to log directly in. If it won't let you, then I'll have to go out of game and fix that on the server. However, I had it set up so that if you knew the address, you'd go to the default port. I think if you just leave it unset up, it'll let you go in. And this is worth us doing this. I'll also give you instructions for how to go on to the TeamSpeak server. And if that produces problems for us in future, I'll deal with it then.
Yeah, we have a
You know,
small
all of-
tower
all-
with a torch on the top. If you're at spawn, you can look for that. It's near a copse of trees between the
Yeah,
trees.
we'll
and
see him
the
log
river.
in.
Yeah.
Speaking
I'm
of
just
trees, it's
letting anybody
probably
on
a good idea to
channel.
go and chop some trees as long as we're waiting. I'll keep an eye on the thing that I have in the distance, which is a screen that shows me chat. It's called a monitor. That's what those are named.
Yes. Also do some hunting while I'm out here.
And you will be joining the TeamSpeak server, which if you do that, you are completely welcome to talk to us. You don't have to be quiet. No. Direct Connect is not the one you want. You should do new server. Direct Connect means connect to something on the local area network. I use that for if I'm running a server like this one on my computer as a separate thing.
Oh. I found a horsey.
I found a really large tree. So no, do not use Direct Connect. That is not the correct one. You know, tell it to make a new server and tell it what IP address you want. And keep talking to me in chat if you're having troubles. We're gonna stick there with you until you're ready to go. Shadowed Song has joined the game, so that'll make 3 people online at the moment, and we're all gonna get together. Shadowed, we're gonna all make a big journey for the snow.
Yeah.
Oh, you
we're
don't
not-
care for no.
Oh no, this has been changed.
Sad.
There you are. Hey.
Well, we'll be
Hey,
able
y'all.
to get it, but
Yeah.
currently we're trying to get Gamma
Hey.
to be online and play with us. And there could be any number of people who are trying to get onto the TeamSpeak or the Minecraft and are just nowhere with the whole thing. So that is unfortunate, but there's nothing I can do about it. All I have is this computer that is like, 5 feet away from the one where all of my server control stuff is. But I am going to see whether I can't scope out which direction we should. Well,
Yeah.
and I have some litmus tests for how we can tell what direction we're pointing. Might as well
We're
fire
gonna
up
wait here. I'm gonna go ahead and
F3.
retorch some of the stuff down in the hole.
All right.
And start looking for resources.
So the last I saw Gamma saying anything, Gamma said, I click on Direct Connect, and I said, no, Grasshopper, you do not. So waiting. People are apparently trying stuff. While they are trying stuff, I will plant some flowers around the base. Like this. It also might be a good idea to there we go. We're going to make it look cozy and nice. Might be good to fill in some of these bomb holes. So add server, there's a server named Minecraft server, an empty box. You can rename it to anything you like. Whatever whatever you would associate with what we're doing. You can call it Airwindows server, anything you like. And the empty box server address is where you type the number. I'll give you the number again when you're ready. And it's getting dark, so we may have to... Is there anything we can do to protect this area at all?
We can torch around it and maybe make a wall.
Hey, Oliver, Happy New Year. Got somebody else showing up in the chat.
You want me upstairs, or am I fine for mining continuing?
You might as well be mining continuing. Shadowed,
Okay.
We're going to need to take refuge underground again, unless you want to be really brave and fight people off above ground.
I am the bravest.
Okay, if you want to be the welcoming committee, protect people who are randomly showing up.
Our tank has declared, yay.
Yay. In that case, Shadowed, I have something for you.
Okay.
All right. My sword. That'll give you a head start.
Huzzah,
So,
Gordy.
the number you should type in, Gamma, is 209 198 125 139. Oh, and something else I need to do is I need to change my options a little bit. I'm running the Moon resource pack. Okay, that's going to be a lot different. See, this is what the game really looks like. Granted, it's not much different. So if you've got that, it's an IP address that is 4 sets of 3 digits. In theory, you can log on to this game. If you do, it is nighttime and kind of dangerous. But we're going to try to light things up around here a little bit so that you have half a chance of getting to safety. I'm picking up some resources and torching things up a little bit. I'm hearing a spider. One of the things about placing torches like this is that monsters will not spawn like directly and literally in the light. I have just used up all of my lights though. So yeah, dots between numbers. If you do that, it ought to work. I'm going to stay up a little bit. I do at least have an axe, so I will be somewhat less than completely useless as far as defending you. Oh, we are being attacked by a zombert. And it is dead. And there is another zombert. And yet another zombert. And it just killed me. So I'm respawning and I'm way over here. Yeah, this could be a night of extreme ugliness. If so, that's just the way the game works. It's not like we really have... oh, we're shadowed down here. It's not like we really have lots of loot at this moment. So and Gamma is here. Gamma, go into the little place. The thing is going to kill you. This is not the best time for you to be joining us, but we're going to do the best we can. Take refuge in that place. Go down. I'm going to try to draw aggro. Shana is here. If it kills you, you'll just appear again in the same place, so don't be worried about it. Go down in there and hide. Go into the hole is ours. Up. We're gonna die. Yes, when you can, Gamma, run down into there, and then we can figure out the.
Thanks. Sword.
This is not about the share and the critique people's music thing.
Do you need a sword?
This is us
Here.
just chilling.
I've got a sword.
Okay, Gamma. Sword. Take sword.
Okay, everybody else is down. I am going to
Sword.
close the door and run like scared little babby.
Everybody.
So Gamma, we're going to want to get you set up on the TeamSpeak as well. Yes, that's a good idea.
Is everybody inside, or am I seeing something weird? Because I'm seeing.
Gamma's in a hole.
No, everybody is. I thought
They're in
everybody
a
was
hole.
inside. No, you're
Nope,
not. Everybody's
they're
outside.
in a...
Nope, Gamma.
Oops.
Climb out the hole. It's
Yeah.
Follow them.
Come on, you guys.
Yes, go into the. I thought you were all downstairs already.
Yep.
I need to
Up
make
this
some
way.
stairs for this.
And we have more.
I'm coming. I got you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, and
sorry.
I'm about dead. Yeah, that's okay.
Book for our refuge.
Yep, I need food.
Also, if you see a scary, skinny black thing, don't stare at it.
I thought I had food. Oh, I do have food. Okay, there we go.
Gamma, come out of there. Unless it's a tunnel. I'm not sure that's a tunnel. Come out of there. I've got you covered.
Yeah.
Go to where this flower-bedecked little stone thing is and go down into here. If you go out down into here, we're all safe and we can set you up with the TeamSpeak.
Okay.
Ace going down. Shadowed, I think that's everybody. Anybody else?
No.
No, that's it.
I'm cooking food as we speak, so
Okay, let's all go down.
we can all heal a little bit.
Kevin, it's possible. It's possible. We'll see what ends up happening, like what I end up doing. Like I'll be
Gamma, how you doing?
I will be hanging out on. This is not a big enough place. Let me make it larger.
Yeah.
Oh,
Time to
remember
make our
close
new
the
little
door.
hall, so that we have room for people
If
to
your health
actually
is down,
hang
go
out.
ahead and take one of the chickens that I have in the oven over here. It'll help.
By
you.
the way, Kevin, if you want to join us in here, you can do that too. Are you a Minecraft player?
For my second best game of this decade.
Yeah, so, Gamma, in order to join us on voice, you should run the TeamSpeak 3 client. The client shouldn't cost you any money. They charge money for the servers, and I'm paying for one. None of this is connected with actual Airwindows at all. None of it has access to any Airwindows information, any Airwindows Patreon stuff. None of it has access to any Airwindows plugins or any of that stuff. This is all totally separate. But the way to log into the TeamSpeak is do the TeamSpeak client. Run that. You're going to need to have a microphone and headphones, but presumably you've got that. Otherwise, if you don't have a headset microphone, it won't really work very well. Hopefully, you'll be able to set that up so that the mic and headphones and stuff work. Yep. The server address you're going to want to go to is trixieverse.teamspeak3.com. Yeah, your wife is quite welcome to.
Everybody is welcome.
Now that is a reference to like some fan fiction stuff that I've written, so I'll spell it out. TRIXIEVERSE is the first thing. Then period, otherwise known as dot. And then TeamSpeak 3, like the program that you're running. And then dot and then com. If you can log on to that server or connect to that server, you will know that it is the right one because it's asking for a password. The password is 2 words run together into one word, and it is Northern Spy. Northern Spy. That is NORTHERNSPY. That should get you in. I can't actually see whether you're in or not, but I'll be able to hear you if you speak.
I've hit bedrock.
Oh, rock on. Bedrock on. And we can show you what that means
Bedrock.
once we
Twitch,
sort out this
Twitch.
other stuff.
Hello, Parsa.
Hello.
Oh, and it is daylight again, folks. Nights are
Okay,
quick on
are we gonna
Minecraft.
run then, or are we gonna hold off for more people here at spawn?
We should stick around for long enough to get the. It's okay if we do multiple day-night cycles.
Yeah.
We were going to do this until 9 anyway,
Yep, yep, yep.
but yeah,
In
and we'll
case
we'll stick around
for
with
diamond.
because Gamma is the one person we have joining us so far. I don't know whether Cecil is trying to join us or not because he said nothing on the. I hear a skeleton. I see a
Be while
skeleton.
before we need lapis. I'm not gonna worry about that.
I want to kill the skeleton because I want a an arrow immediately. Where did it go? That's where it is.
I've got enough stuff to make an arrow or two. Actually, if
I
somebody could go
killed
on a
this.
hunting
It gave me an
expedition, I
arrow.
wouldn't be going
There's a reason I want an arrow. Part of what we're doing, as far as up there is a pig, and there is a horse, and I hear another skeleton, so I could set somebody else up with an arrow. Like when we actually get and dodging an arrow. When we actually get to Mr. Skellington has weakened himself by when we actually get to where snow is and go and find it. Then we're going to be able to do the snowball magic. Namely, we'll be able to use the special features of this mod pack that we haven't been using yet. And if you have arrows, that means you have ranged weapons that get better and better the higher level you get. And the better they are, the more you're able to kill hostile monsters and thereby make them be better. And we'll also be able to get into a lot of stuff like armor and such. So we'll be able to get rolling real good at that point. But first we need to get that together, and we're also trying to help Gamma. Oh, somebody has cooking chicken. Oh, look at me. I have barely got any fuel. That's not great.
I'm down the hole. I've got tons of coal.
I'm burning spare doors, so don't worry about it.
That works.
That's one way of doing it.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Feel free to talk if you are in chat.
How
Say
free?
hi. Introduce thyself.
I see a dark area. I has no torches. This is not great to have here. I'm going to steal a torch from somewhere.
Torches are for the weak.
Torches are for clever people who know what they're doing. I'm going to steal this torch just long enough to stash
How
it over
free
here.
shall I feel?
There you go.
Hello.
Or is it a free feel?
Hey, welcome Gamma. Don't worry about it. Yep. That worked. If you can hear us, we're good.
I can hear you.
Yay.
I am tempted to, if we get to 7 o'clock and I've seen nothing from Cecil, I'm going to go back on
I'm Cecil.
Facebook and check.
Right here. Yoo-hoo.
Oh, Cecil, Cecil
that's,
is...
That's your login. Okay.
I have no idea what that would be. I guess we'll find out
I
later.
have no idea why you don't see me, but let me see.
We're expecting Gamma to show up. We were
Gamma?
trying to get Gamma 1734, who's on Minecraft with us, to join. Or unless Gamma's real name is also Cecil. Oh, I'm so
Well-
confused.
What?
I am deeply confused. Don't mind me.
Well, Cecil
So-
and Mary met. I'm Shannon Wolf. I'm.
Say what the fuck, but I'm not sure. I can say fuck.
Yeah, you can. This is not a child channel. Don't worry about
We
it.
don't care.
We can swear
Whoa.
here. It's fine.
Yes, except I'm hearing things and seeing things that happened moments ago, so that's why I'm what the fucking.
Oh, fair enough. Well, as far as hearing things, I guess that would depend. You're probably, if you're watching my stream, you're only seeing my view. Everybody else has their own perspective on all this. But if you can hear us talking, and again, if you might want to mute because you're going to get a nasty echo. If you're running TeamSpeak and you're also watching the YouTube channel, you're going to hear me twice. And you probably want to hear the TeamSpeak version and just not have audio on the game, because if you see the TeamSpeak version is going to have less latency, I think.
Okay, does this seem to be better?
It sounds
we're
fine
hearing
to
you
me.
Fine.
It sounds fine to me.
Yes, but I'm not hearing what happened moments ago, so it's fine.
Alrighty.
Ah,
Yeah, and poor Gamma, as in the chat, I just want the mic to work, so I can't play right now while I'm trying to make this. Yes, understood. As far as making the mic work, that was my struggle for 45 minutes a week ago when I was getting this whole rig set up. It's set up. Oh, damn it.
that was creeper.
You see, Cecil, this is a dangerous game sometimes. There's a
Yeah.
reason why people are into it. Should not be as difficult as it seems, and yet,
Yeah.
it still manages to have the gotchas for it.
Oh,
This
that
is the
robot.
easy part. This is like the beginning part. And it is still owning me on a fairly regular basis. Let me get some of this stuff together. Also, I've now damaged our nice little terrain right around our building, and I don't like that, so I want to fix it.
No.
You can probably, I'm assuming you're watching the stream, so you can see this. So basically, you can see this whole world, and I need more. This place is going to be at massive craters. All of this is voxel. Everything you see is malleable. Oh no, Gamma laptop mic makes problems. Yeah, Shadow, if you can help me fill in this crater, that'd be nice.
Okay.
That, or we can just dig more. I never made a shovel. What am I doing? Oh, hey, we're making a really fancy place. I was also going to make some stairs so we can get up and down these stairs faster. So maybe I'll just focus on that at the moment. Gamma is not going on our quest for snow just yet. Oh, we don't have the... Okay, so the chest that was there has been moved elsewhere. I don't know why.
Yeah,
where.
we were gonna take off, and so I pulled the chest, and now
Oh, you
we're
pulled the chest.
back, and so if you come all the way down the stairs,
Eh.
I'm at bedrock level. Right at the bottom of the stairs, I can give you some stuff.
Okay, I was totally going to try to put proper stairs in.
I also have cobble aplenty if you're wanting stairs.
Yeah, okay, that might be good.
Hello.
I
Also, if
heard
you
a baby
have any
zombie.
wood-
It's terrible.
Yeah. Wood would be appreciated.
You can have the only
Also-
7 wood I've got.
Here, take some.
Q spews wood.
Yeah, I've also put some coal in the chest there. So.
I'm going to make the shape of stairs like this. Drag it in this little shape, and that makes stairs.
I thought you were gonna say shape of water like Zen and Jay's.
I know, right? And now I have 64 plus 32 stairs and 3 spider eyes.
And a partridge
And a pear tree. And these are where I'd be putting this stairs. So if I have my... Yep, I got my pickaxe. I'm going to try to set my kit up so that... sword first. Pickaxe second. Sometimes people might go axe third. If you want these chickens, they were never mine, so I shouldn't be carrying them.
I had chickens upstairs that were
Yep, they're in the
cooking
chest
in
now.
case somebody found it, so.
Gamma crash.
Gamma said he
left.
needed to restart the
Gamma.
machine, so whatever we need to do.
Yeah, or we'll be here for a while. If I find diamond, we'll be good here to spawn for a bit.
Oh, I placed that upside down, didn't I? So currently what I'm going to do is replace this with stairs. I've just crafted these stairs. This was the game to make everybody get into crafting, basically. This is pretty much the one. And it continues to have pretty deep gameplay as far as that's concerned. Like I could have made flat slabs, and I could be building a stairs that was that goes up half a slab for each step. It's a slower angle. Are you going to try to do a? Are we going to do a off by one problem?
I hope not.
As I'm
You're
taking all
in
of,
place, right?
we're digging down one and putting stairs in.
Yep, that's what I was doing. I have the top half done.
So basically what I'm doing is I'm going to try to make it so that we can, and
Alright, I've got wooden stairs for the top part, so we can have stone stairs leading down to the bottom.
there we go, decorative. And I'm placing these stairs because if you use the stairs, you don't have to jump every time, and it means you can run up and down the stairs faster. And that can be useful if you're getting chased by something, or if we're all trying to go out. Which we'll be doing pretty soon. Especially if we can get Gamma back. Because half the fun is bringing new people in. And that's one of the things I was, oh yeah, so Gamma's visiting family. Okay, well if you can't hang with us, that's fine. These are the things that one runs into. But it's, as much fun as it'll be. See, we've just made a weird stair. See that stair? It is a corner stair because it got placed in a weird way. So we can make weird shapes of things using these basic techniques. And that is not a good stair. I like the stair.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it so it's kind of like
Axe
does,
will
like,
cut
a
down the
curved
stair.
thing so that lets you go in stair easier. Looks better. But I'm not smart enough to get.
And up we go. These stairs are wood. The stairs will actually up, and it is nighttime, and we no longer have a door. Yay!
Do you need a door?
Nah.
Okay.
Let's live dangerously. But I'll tell you what we need, though, is snowballs so that we can start getting the snowball madness stuff going. Because, man, I'm carrying around 3 arrows.
So.
I'm carrying around 3 arrows, and we could get the arrow thing going on. Also, we seriously need to find coal so that we can have more. We need more torches. There's going to be like creepers spawning literally in our tunnels. It's more than dark enough for creepers to spawn. Oh, Shadow is fighting something. And I hear a baby Zombert.
Oops.
Zombert is what we call zombie.
The zombie's trying to nom my brains.
Here.
No, don't let it numb the brain.
There's more coal for you.
Brains are good with eggs.
Brains are good with eggs. Now I'm out of wood, so let's see. Do we have any? No, we don't. Okay, so we're needing wood now. Now, there are ways to do that down here even. I do have saplings, so we could get that going. We can plant oak or birch saplings. We have some bones, so we can make bone meal and grow them, but we don't have... I don't have dirt, and we don't have enough room up here. Shauna, is there dirt on the floor over there?
I have dirt here.
But we don't have enough
Actually,
room
let
to
me
grow a tree.
unload all the stuff that I don't need for my mining exposition.
Shattered is way up there somewhere, living
And
dangerously.
I'll get rid of that as well. And I only really need 1 arrow right now. And here's a sword for anybody who needs it. And there's gridstone, which I am not going to need.
Mine is still
And
good.
I'm going to get rid of some more of those.
Raftel, hey
There we
Chris,
go.
hey Raftel. And Elias Lajimi says, love the string. Hey, well, it's good to have you. Again, this is not a work stream for me. I'll probably end up talking about music things or plug-in things sometimes. But this is specifically the Wednesday from 6 to 9. And I'm doing this on purpose to just sort of unwind and be with friends, which I've not been able to do for over a year now. Because I was pushing so hard on like the regular YouTubing thing and stuff.
In a bit of a while.
So we're gonna scrap that and just kind of, live as comes naturally, as it were. But there's the usual stuff. I mean, especially, I've decided that I'm going to take a week off of streaming the last week of every decade. No, seriously, I'm gonna find a way of doing that maybe a little more often. Probably, maybe not even every year. Like every month, I'll ask myself, okay, am I getting fried? Do I need to rest? And if I need to rest, maybe I'll take the last week of the month off. If I don't need it, then I won't bother. But that ought to be pretty reasonable. And that probably
Yes,
doesn't
but
include.
How would you tell you've been fried for years?
Well, I'm always fried. I mean fried in this particularly unpleasant way that I've been getting into. But basically,
Gaming more, we can suggest he's being fried.
Fried Chris with eggs.
well, I can get eggs if we can bring some chickens down here. But yeah. The there are a number of things that I'd like to do. One of the things that stopped me as far as the also interestingly, you should notice, by the way, and this is one of the reasons I need other people on mic, is I'm so used to doing solo live streams where I'm just talking a blue streak and I have only text chat to go with, that like if I go to some other meeting of people or something like that, I'll have a tendency of being so used to just keeping up a running patter that I'm not leaving a word in edgewise. And that's good. I mean, it's like good as far as doing streaming and stuff, and it's good practice for if I'm doing a Q&A. But it's nice to be part of an actual conversation and have somebody to talk to, rather than just keeping up this running monologue of being entertaining and trying to be clever, while keeping this constant chatter going on. That gets tiring.
I have someone in
I
the closet I talk to on a regular.
I hear a wolf. I mean, no, I hear a witch. No. Was that you, Shauna, or was that Cecil?
That was
That
me.
was me.
That was both of you. Okay.
We both.
Yeah.
You both howled.
I love that. I absolutely love that.
Kind of freaky.
I told you Cecil was one of us. Like we're
Yes,
nerd crew.
One of us.
We are all nerd crew. That is clear. Now I am still of the opinion
Merry
that this is
fellow canine.
I'm still of the opinion that this is a fun enough game that you would like it if you were okay with enjoying it, which may or may not be the case. But
Well,
I'm
these
powerless
days
over.
maybe, I don't know.
I'm powerless over that. I mean, if it's like if I can't even buy it for you, then there's nothing I can do.
I know.
Jinx.
Yep. What have you got? Hey,
Birthday.
I has an iron
Yay.
chest plate.
Yeah. Who else is in right now?
I'm sort of in.
Okay. Do you need armor?
Not particularly.
I'm going to
Okay.
run up the stairs, which I
I
do
still
by
have to
holding
do
control and going up.
But, like most of the time.
Yeah. No, I'm just. I've got some iron, and I'm continuing to do more. Whenever we are ready to head off into the wild blue yonder for snow, just let me know, and I'll break
It
down
is nearing
my little thing
dawn.
here.
It's getting close to dawn.
Probably a good time to head out.
In fact, dawn is breaking.
Crack.
Crunch. So I am not so much worried about killing any new mobs unless they come in soon. I'm very worried about creepers, but there's nothing unusual about that.
Yeah.
I'm going to pre-prepare my arrow slot for if I can get snowballs from anywhere.
So are we gonna do a snowball run then? Is that the intent?
I think it might be a good idea. We're stuck in this
Okay.
early game stuff, And we
Yeah,
spent an
in
hour
that
doing it, and
case-
it's technically rather unnecessary.
Yeah. In that
Provided,
case,
of course, we go the right direction.
Right. So I'm gonna grab.
Now, if we do get lost, we do have a option, which is go mine for something, get a compass, use the compass to lead our way home.
Ooh,
If we can
speed.
make a compass, or have you
Actually,
got
if
one?
You want to come? I can make one real quick here.
Absolutely make one. Gamma, I'm going to be doing this on Wednesdays. I miss doing this. This is something that I used to do with my friends, and because I wanted to be a successful live streamer. And by Mr. Zombert. And given that that wasn't really a thing, I ended up sort of doubling down and doing my plugin work, and that's worthwhile, but I missed something when I put this down. So I'm taking it back. So I'm going to be doing this every Wednesday. Not only that,
Need to smelt.
this world that we're in, Minecraft worlds are usually very... Oh, Shattered, if you see snow somewhere, tell us which direction it is.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Minecraft worlds are like this, and they're persistent with some exceptions.
Ooh.
Up. Shattered was
That
playing with a
down
creeper.
to a single heart.
They're persistent except for with this one, we're going to need to place a redstone torch somewhere to keep the place from... If chunks unload, they will respawn as
Oh,
if
I
nothing
forgot
had
it was
happened.
redstone torches. My God, I have tons of redstone.
So we have a way of defusing it, but this mod rebuilds stuff if it gets damaged too much. Snowball does that. I got some string. That's going to come in handy.
Yay.
But,
Jinx,
yep.
any place in chunk, or was it? Did we decide center?
Was
Um,
it 0-0?
it's going to have to be 0, chunk relative 0, anything 0.
Anything 0? So just on the
Yep,
0
and that'll
axis, or-
do the region that we're in. So Gamma could join us again next week. But yeah, we're going to do this on a weekly basis, and there's one more thing. This world will be shut off between streams, which means that when you rejoin us, we'll be where you left us. So if you weren't able to do that much, it's not like we're going to rush way ahead and spend all of our time all week long building and doing stuff. It's not going to be like that. Instead, it's going to be we get together, we play together, and experience this together, and build stuff together, and then once we're done for the night, we shut this thing off. We shut the server off so nobody can grief it or anything while we're not here. And we pick up where we left off, which I think is going to be just much more community-oriented, because otherwise you wind up with folks like who have a lot of time logging on and like building away like mad, and basically they jump ahead. They wind up able to skip ahead. And that is fine, but it's like it's kind of like, well, what am I doing here then? So that's the way things currently are, and I know what I want to do now.
Oh, and
don't-
guys,
Yes?
this now has a torch on it, so this should not disappear. Other than
Did
maybe
you hear
our
it go
our
boom?
entry section. It went boom.
Good.
I was at 0 when I placed it. I might want to place one upstairs as well near our stairs in case we're.
Okay, I'm flattening this out. I don't have a shovel, but Jared has a shovel. Thanks for the help.
Oh, here, take
I
shovel.
have everything.
Now I do have shovel.
Let's see here.
They
I am
shall all be
Chevalier.
Pretty and fancy.
Do you have a towel?
Never go anywhere without your towel.
Would be a good idea if we had a towel. Sadly, there's a bit of wool, maybe, is something that we can make.
You can get a carpet.
That is true.
Okay.
That is true.
Now, are you guys hearing the sound when I am placing the redstone torches, or just me?
As
I
long
am
as you're hearing the
Quite
kaboom,
far away.
that's all that
Okay.
mattered. I mean, I was far away too.
Oh, I found a village.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so our entrance and down below at the end of the tunnel are both protected. So newbies will have a
Yeah,
place
Shauna,
to
do you have
shelter.
one more torch?
I can make another torch.
Let's
Regular
place one so
torch
the
or
chat can
paint?
hear what happens. A redstone torch, and place one even if it's in the same place that you already placed one, because that'll be fine
I'm
too.
gonna move over here just in case people need
With
to.
me right there.
Yeah.
That way, chat and YouTube listeners can hear what it sounds like on this mod when we place the torch, because
Okay.
we have this special thing going on.
Alrighty.
Or not. Okay, I guess only you hear it.
Okay. Well, here.
Okay,
In that
well, if
case,
you...
take
Oh,
the
okay.
torch, and you do it so people know the sound.
There. That is the sound.
Okay,
So-
it apparently only plays for the person who placed the torch, which is actually kind of nice.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, it's kind of a cool noise, but it's less spammy that way, so I see the niceness factor.
Well, and if you're wanting to secure an area and you don't want other people to know you're there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have packed up
I
all
heard
of my
that.
gear, and if we want to head for
Yep, good.
no, I don't know where it has gone.
I went to the village.
Oh,
I
From
think
where you
it's,
were in the village, did you see snow anywhere?
not that I can see.
Do you have your compass, Shauna?
I have my compass, and I'm going to also go boom.
Oh, and there's a clock.
Oh, did I get I did clocks, not compasses. Damn it.
Oh no!
I'm
Oh,
brain is not in the greatest of places at the moment. But
yeah,
that's
wolves
okay.
are not the best at mechanical implements, maybe.
Well, maybe.
I beg your pardon, she says, yeah.
A mechanical implement.
Okay, let's.
We're trying to build a thing which is called a compass.
How's that? 'Cause
I'm pretty sure it's redstone surrounded by iron.
Yeah. So.
And
Now you have a clock as well, or a compass as well.
see, what that does is if we go anywhere, it's going to start pointing to literally spawn. So it's kind of pointing more or less at where that is. But if I run, say, over here, and over here, I'm keeping an eye out, by the way, for in case I see snow in the distance. It's not going to be there. I don't see it there.
I found a great desert.
It is essentially pointing at the spawn area, so we can find our way back. Oh, however, I do see a cool area. Anybody watching my stream can see what is transpiring. See, this is what you can get into when you play Minecraft and pick a seed. Oh, Shadow.
Oh.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah. Well, I'm still kind of at spawn. I lost Jinx somewhere, so.
I started going out exploring,
Stuff.
and I did not find snow, but I do have a compass, so I can find my way back.
Yep. I'm gonna follow Shadow on Corpse Run, so.
That's a good idea. And I found a place
I have armor and
with all
weapons
kinds of
just
cool
in
stuff.
case.
In fact, if I remember the way that the world works properly, I think I can
There's
even
village.
find my way.
Yeah.
Not that far.
See, where the village is sort of over that away, and this world, for those who are not familiar with Minecraft, goes on infinitely in every direction, pretty literally. But this area is a little area of sort of like Dr. Seuss land, where we could build cool things here, or build crazy mountain bases, like an evil mastermind base built into a insane overhanging mountain with flying islands attached to it. And if I remember correctly,
Oh, whole bunch of fallen iron right here. If I haven't lost you already.
Yeah, you've kind of. I think you were running.
Ah.
Which
Yeah,
again, if you unless you have a lot of food, that's not going to be a really
Oh, there, right there. I saw you. Look to your left.
Over
Right
here.
here.
Yep, there we are.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to
Big
find
cave
my
with,
way through
coal and iron right
here
here.
Okay.
in this environment.
So,
This is part of the Minecraft thing. Is
But
this
Well,
like
we're,
mad
we're
exploring?
we're gonna wanna go around here before too long because we're losing daylight.
Yeah, I could be screwing myself over pretty good this way. We'll see.
so much stuff somewhere around right here.
While you're
But
doing that,
I
I'm gonna
thought
just
I
kill a
had
couple
a
more
sense
sheep.
of where.
Oh, here's your stuff.
Oh, yep.
There you go.
Yay.
I'm gonna grab
I'll get my inventory bar.
plums.
I
Yeah.
went hunting,
Um.
and as it happens, it does look like I did not actually find snow. And that's unfortunate.
Oh.
So what I'm going to do is use that compass
Wrong one.
and
Do
see
I not
whether I
have- I
can't
don't have
find my
regular
way
torches.
back, presuming that I don't end up in trouble. Let's see. Up down here.
I
Ow.
can make some real quick.
If I fall too far, I'll hurt myself.
Yeah,
But
that
if
would
I
not
fall
be
into
good.
water, I won't. So I could jump into the water. I don't have any proper food, but I have zombie flesh. It'll make me sick, but it'll give me enough back that I can generate some recovery. Now I have full hearts, and I got zombies
Shadow,
appearing
we've
in my
got-
path.
Just letting Shadow know that we've got torches down below if he wants to take shelter real quick.
Okay,
And I'm
I
going to
was,
jump into the middle of the lake
going back to the
and
Okay.
run back. So I'm heading back. I'm not sure whether you guys are near spawn or not, but I went back to spawn.
Well, we can head back to spawn now-ish, or...
Well, I'm gonna wait until dawn.
okay. I'm going to cook.
It might be a good idea, seeing as it's dangerous and dark and stuff. I'm going to run downstairs.
Ooh, I found coal. That's always a good thing.
We can also lower this. If I run so fast that I bounce, then up. Hey,
Not that it'll do me a lot of good, but I have enough for a bed.
we've got a place to pile stuff. So I'm going to spend the time resetting my kit, essentially.
Does everybody have wool, or just us two?
James,
I
do
don't
you
have anything like wool.
Okay.
I ain't got
Okay.
anything like that.
Then we have it for later.
I'm just resetting my kit because I'm still on the stone tool basis. I did not find snow. I think maybe trying a different direction next time. I'm loving the compass though, so thank you so much for that.
Okay.
That's going to be my new favorite thing.
Yes.
And I should cook some food for us while I can. I got one cooked pork chop. I got some apples. I'll grab the rotten flesh. It's yucky, but it'll keep me alive.
Isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
Hey, picks the muzzle. And there's somebody else who could end up joining us.
Oh, you have a.
So it is 7:19. Am I right?
Here.
Yeah.
Do
It is 7:19, so we're
Do I need
close to halfway through our evening.
Cool.
So
I'm
it's
curious about your
And do you
recipes for the
have
rotten
a
flesh.
sword?
basically eating it
Yep.
like a
And lots of wool.
casual. Nom nom nom. No.
Over here real quick.
Just some
It's
garlic.
capable of making me sick. That's what those sparkles are for.
And,
But it will heal me, just barely. And it'll heal me without using up real food. So if you end up killing a lot of zombies, that's one thing that is actually fairly good. And again, a lot of this stuff is going to become a lot easier once we get some snow and start working with the actual modded stuff, because all the same things that were killing us and getting in our way, like the creepers blowing up, being surprised by random monsters, will still be the case. But once we start actually using the mod, that means that we can generate a lot of things like
Oh, this is really bad. I'm stuck in the water with a skeleton.
oh, water and skeletons are a bad combination.
I got him.
Oh, good, good, good.
And did I get arrows? Oh yeah, I already
So
have
I'm just hanging out cooking some mutton. Somebody killed the sheep. So one of the things we can do with some of these things like bones and string, and actually I think string might generate cats. There's a lot of stuff we can do with the snowball mod that
Yeah, we
we've
used to play
seen.
with the snowball mod, and we forgot what all got changed. So it's going to be interesting figuring out which ones actually work and which ones don't, and which ones work the way we don't think they're supposed to work.
Yeah, that is part
I
of
have
the
just found a cave.
challenge.
I'm not sure if that's a yay or not.
Are you guys safely underground, or should I be like protecting your retreat?
Oh,
we're safe, Lander.
We're safe underground. Do you have a bed?
I don't have a bed.
I can make a bed.
Oh no, I was asking Jinx because I know we can do bed, but
I most certainly cannot unless I find wool down here. That's the thing is like one of the things with the snowball mod is you can generate more blocks if you have blocks. So you can really kind of make new stuff in a way that is not currently possible with the current setup. So I'm kind of marking time trying to get to a place where we can start playing the mod version. And I was hoping to do that certainly before the end of this stream, because this is just basic beginning Minecraft stuff.
yeah.
And I didn't really intend for it to move this slowly, but there's nothing so wrong with that either. This is not really an accomplishment stream. This is the hanging out stream, so the only real downside of it... oh, somebody has gold ore. We could make some gold.
Yay.
I think Shauna has all the good resources at the time.
At the moment, I don't have any gold. I have expended it in tools.
Well, I have now spent the last of the coal in order to get some gold made. That's what the furnace does. It's one of the crafting recipes. Watch how a creeper comes down the entire stairs and blows up next to me just to make me look like a bozo. Stranger things have happened. You know, they do that stuff. That they do.
Oh, hi, zombie and hit into lava and Enderman.
Oh, no. That sounds bad.
Oh, no. No, you guys get to go away.
It is still very dark. Shouldn't I have a clock? Did you just give us all clocks?
I'd given you a clock and a compass.
I must have put it in one of these chests or something. Let me see whether I put it away. No, my clock is gone. I don't know where it went.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, I lost the clock.
You're off the clock.
Well, technically, that's what this stream is all about, is I'm off the clock. This is like the one time that I'm just like, okay, yeah, let's not think about the plugins and what I'm going to do to better serve my community.
Pissed off an Enderman?
Oh, are you hearing an Enderman being mad? That sounds bad.
Well, it's actually really, really, really good because the Enderman gave me something very nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh, did you get an Ender Pearl?
Yup.
Save that for we will test and see what it does connected to a snowball once we get a snowball.
Yeah, out of nowhere, I just hear like Enderman in all the angst.
They make a scary roaring noise.
I your eyes. I don't know why you're yelling at me.
Yeah, well, that's what pisses him off.
Nicely.
That's why I accidentally run myself into lava. Oh,
Hey,
let's
you
go
know
and
what?
wait.
We have daytime again.
It is getting to be daybreak. Do I want to
It
smelt or do I
totally
want
is
to
daybreak.
let's reconnoiter.
I am going to
Okay.
boogie the hell
Oh.
off this way. Let's see. Which way did I
Boy,
try
that was
last time?
very close.
I tried towards the big, giant, crazy place. This time I'm going to go, let's see. Chunk relative Z getting
Oh,
smaller.
hello, creeper. You're not my
Hello,
friend.
Creeper, my old friend.
No, he's not my friend.
No,
He is
he's
my
not.
friend. Not at all.
So Z getting smaller means I'm going north. So I'm going to explore north. I'm trying to find. It turns out, okay, northeast. So the crazy terrain was slightly east of spawn and maybe a little bit north. So I'm going to see whether I can't explore to the north. I'm just booking fast as I can as long as it's still daylight. Well, semi as fast as I can because I still want to kill this pig and get some of its food. We have no cows yet.
I haven't seen any cows.
I'm not trying to mow lawn. I'm trying to kill pigs. Got that one. Oh, here's lots of pigs, but this one is wounded. There we go. And
Ooh, hello, pig.
this is north. Z getting smaller means north. I'm seeing a birch forest. I'm seeing a lot of really insane terrain, but that's the same terrain to the slightly to the east that I noticed before.
Ooh, ow,
So-
ouch. That is not good.
Current checkpoint is heading off through into a birch forest and still heading basically northerly. I will report upon whether I find, because there should be extreme hills around here somewhere.
Yeah.
And if we can get extreme hills, we can get snow. And if we can get snow, everything starts becoming real interesting real quick.
Well, I have returned to spawn. You're heading north.
Me running this fast is also making me be hungry. In this game, we're playing on a hard mode, so you can actually starve to death and die if you deplete all of your hunger too much. All these things are currently activated. Oh, David, no, sorry, we're eating the pigs. The pigs are foods.
The tastiest of food.
No, they're not. No, beef is the tastiest of foods, but it is also very inefficient in every way. Let's see whether I can't keep going north. Oh. I do not have shears, so we're going to do a little more mutton. But it'll at least get me the wool that I need.
Dark, go for it.
Okay, now I have the wool. Now I could sleep if you need me to. And, guys,
Yes.
You found it?
I found it.
Awesome.
Cool.
Head north, and the snow is basically right there. I'm going to head over and get some of it. I got a shovel. Shoveling snow with the shovel depletes the shovel really fast, but I won't need much. Come here, you wonderful snow.
Okay.
Oh, and Carrie Janica on the chat is like, I love your plugins. Cool, thank you. Yeah, other live streams, I talk about the plugins much more than this. This one is just for me to hang out.
Plugins are almost as great as Minecraft.
Well, I mean, this Minecraft is literally using some plugins of mine, so...
Yes.
But you haven't seen them, but you're about to. Oh, yes. We are going to get into the snow. I am shoveling snow right now.
And that's north direct to spawn?
Pretty much, yeah. Like, it'll get you there.
On the move.
I'm shoveling snow off of the top of this stuff. So that's a bunch of snowballs. I can make them into a snow block. And I can place them here. And you will observe that if I have the snowball and an arrow above it, twang,
And pew pew. All the pew pew.
now I am prepared. Now I am prepared for baddies and nasties.
Yeah, so I
But there's
found,
more.
Super Jinx has entered the chat. Yeah, what did you find?
pumpkin. So
You can
now
place
we
blocks
have
using
a-
snowballs. This does not... oh, and it went on top of the snow. That is a real block, but it was placed using a snowball, which I can also do by jumping.
Oh goodness, there's a whole pig place here. Ooh, and
And
dark
there
forest.
is a further insanity. Namely,
Forest.
if I have snowball on top of snowball, and then the block, as you saw, I could place a thing using the block. It made many snowballs, each of which placed a block.
Jinx,
So this
where
is the
you're
magic
at,
of snowball.
Yeah, was there a stream coming off of the mountain?
May have been, yes.
Okay. I think I found where you're at.
I'm not. I might have gone the wrong direction.
And
Oops.
since we could use snow blocks, I will use the multiplier snowball and a snow block to make lots of snow blocks. Oh, by the way, TNT exists in this game, and I'm sure you will find out sooner or later that if you use snowball and TNT, it's just what you think might happen.
It is glorious.
Well, it's
Great.
glorious and also terrifying. We don't have creative mode on this server,
Bless you.
but I am coming back bearing all the snow. So Robert Kennedy, you don't understand why people like Minecraft. Well, honestly, I find I end up doing weird things with it, and then I like it better, but I liked it pretty much the way that it was. It's like a Lego building kind of thing. Oh,
Well,
hey,
I
pretty
see
flowers.
The extreme hills. I did a huge loop around. I'm coming on it from towards the south.
So you notice that I have a flower now? In fact, I can get lots of flowers to basically... Oh, there's some cows. Well. Oh, hey, they planted them. Okay. There are some kinds of flowers that'll make fireworks. Now here.
Yeah.
So now let me see what we can get with a leather snowball. Leather snowball gives me leather goods. How about a beef snowball? Beef snowball gives me nothing and I'm wasting snowballs, so that's not great. I think there must have been some other thing which gets me additional spawned cows.
Oh. Okay, I found out what the Enderman or what the Ender Pearl does.
Oh, what did
Enderman?
it do?
It spawned an Enderman.
Well, that's useful in some circumstances.
Yeah.
So I'm finding my way back to spawn. Whee! Splish.
Oh, it's the poppy that does the fireworks.
I think other flowers will also do it, but these mushrooms are also good for food if you can combine with them with the brown ones. There are people who play vegetarian Minecraft and don't hurt animals, and that is legit. That is a fine thing to do. Meanwhile, I
Are
was...
snowballs supposed to deplete when you use them on effect?
Not if they work right.
Okay, because I'm spawning pumpkins everywhere and going down snowballs.
Well, then you need to save enough that you can spawn more snowball blocks. Anyway, I am shooting off some fireworks. Shauna, if you are outdoors, you can see me coming.
Actually, I was just spawning a big old hole.
Oh, okay. Everybody has found snow now.
Yeah, I.
Is nobody going back to spawn? I'm going back to
we-
spawn.
we-
Everybody
we
else
can
is
go
just...
back to spawn. How are we
Everybody
doing
else
for
is
today,
just
Mike?
playing into Extreme Hills biome.
Actually, we're probably going to want to go to ground. We've got a little bit before sundown.
So you're going to dig in over there?
Yeah, I'm going to dig in over here for a little bit, and then I'll come back up.
Okay, I'm inclined to try to make this. Yeah. Hey, Dallas.
Let's see.
And yeah, this is part of. Oh, it's getting dark. I'm going to need to try to find my way to.
Wasn't there a snowball that did light? No.
Torch snowball might help.
What I thought, but it's not.
Oh, yeah, it's the torch snowball.
Okay.
That said, I see where spawn is. So I'm going to boogie over there, and I think maybe once I'm done, I'm going to be playing Hop Along Cassidy with the arrows because I enjoy that so much. And also grinding for some new resources. Maybe I'll go down and do that.
It's perpetual light, so yeah.
Okay, how do you know which direction is north?
North means that Z will become smaller.
Okay.
Z gets smaller if you're going north. I actually really don't like the way this spawn is set up. This is terrible. I mean, it's pretty enough, but... And I am not going to try to shoot that Enderman. I have no really good solution for the Enderman right now. But I have a bunch of snow, so it's time to start setting up the spawn base. Presumably we've got the redstone squirreled away in suitable places. If not, we'll take care of that before we are completely done. Or we'll try to remember to take care of that.
The spider.
So coal, see, I'm a little concerned about the coal block. If I remember correctly, I think the coal block might be Zeus. Cecil, if you're still there, you might enjoy this one.
Yeah, I am still here.
You're still here. I got a block of coal, and I can place it above a snowball. If I do that, I believe that I'll be creating a snowball, but there might be a twist. I'm not entirely sure. Well, no, I think that I might be summoning Zeus and firing lightning bolts. I'm not entirely sure. Only one way to find out. No, I guess that is just... Yeah.
Oh,
that one is not actually giving me the snowballs back, but it is giving me the coal block.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do...
It only gives you back the snowballs you're on your last snowball.
Oh, okay. Oh god, shadowed. No.
Hello. It's fine. This is just the torches. So
that's good.
Super lit up now.
Shadowed knows how to use the multiplier snowballs.
Yeah.
The multiplier snowballs fire many other... Oh god. Hiding now. Hiding under here now. Are you quite done?
I put the arrow in the wrong slot.
You did. Is it safe to come out?
Yeah, it's very safe.
Now at this point, we're going to try to not get killed by stuff, because if we get killed by stuff, then we'll lose the XP, and some of the things that we do here are limited by the XP. And actually, I remember what the Zeus is, so I can demonstrate that. This is the Snowball Madness feature. What I'll need to do is go down here, run if I can. It's not really much of a run, but whatever.
No, stop that.
Uh-oh. Shadow's in trouble now.
That's not actually doing anything. Oh, that's the seed.
And I see a bunch of stuff, but None of it is actually. And you know something? Arrows give me
Oh,
extra
yep.
snowballs back. What?
String is cat.
Yay,
Can
good.
confirm.
Okay, arrows are not depleting the snowballs, but they're not boosting them any either. I need to go and find some redstone. Redstone is a resource that you can mine for. And mining is also another thing that we can do with these crazy snowballs. Please don't do multiplier mining snowballs around here, Shadow. That'd become really distressing really fast.
Crater. Actually, are we
that
all
is
set up for
Mindstone.
beds? I was wondering.
And I just failed to get the Mindstone because the lime... Yeah, I have no
That was my
resources
fault,
worth a
sorry.
shit.
I was.
And we are all set up for
bed.
beds, technically.
Yeah.
I know I am, except for I might not have any wood.
We have plenty of wood, but
Okay.
we have 8 wood.
And 6 birch wood. Which means we can have as much as we want, simply because... Birchwood, snowball. Poop, 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 poop. This is the
Armor.
magic of snowball madness. As long as you have one of something, you can probably have more.
Were we going to sleep or no?
I haven't made a bed yet.
Okay.
It's probably worth doing. I'm definitely warming to the idea of making a base for myself because all this madness. I'd like to make something stable.
This is going to be stable once I finish what I'm doing here.
But not a
Dun, dun,
moment
dun,
before.
dun.
All right, 3 beds.
Oh, okay. Thank you. And presumably you're making them for us?
Yeah.
Or placing them? Well, they're not in there.
There you go.
Oh,
bed.
good. We're making some... Somebody is making furnaces. I'm going to make some more furnaces.
Okay, I cannot sleep right now because I have monsters all over my backside.
Oh no.
Oh, dear.
Give me a sec. Reconsider. They're just within my earshot. I just need to move myself. I'm not in danger.
Okay.
There are ways that we can automate this stuff as well. For instance, making these multiple furnaces and then
my
having them
cat.
get... Oh no, what happened to the cat?
They got crispied.
Oh.
So, I thought that the fire snowball thing would just create a single thing of fire. Nope.
Oh, you didn't. Okay, all of the outside is now on fire, presumably. You're up there, right?
Welcome to
Yeah, go out.
Snowball Madness.
It's not all on fire, spectacularly.
It could be more on fire.
It absolutely
But-
could be more on fire.
But yeah, so my fire thing is only like that big. Nope. Oops. Approximately that.
Bear in mind, as you get more powerful, it will expand.
Yeah.
So choose wisely.
Well, I can sleep anytime anybody else wants to, so.
Okay, I still don't have a bed.
Okay.
I gave you
Shadowed
that.
made them and then immediately set things on fire, so...
Ah, I see.
Where?
As-
What happened? Do you need another bed? Here's another bed.
I'll just take that one, thank you. Oh, no, now I have 2. Do you need 2?
I made one for Shadow.
Oh, it's
gone
becoming
already.
daylight. We can't sleep anymore.
I have a bed, so don't.
You know what? Screw it. This is just all the ridiculous.
It's gone.
If it is dawn, I'm going to be making my way back to spawn once I'm finished smelting.
I'm going to explore the wonders of snowball axes.
Oh.
Okay, the stone snowball axe got rid of all of the wood and didn't give me any wood. That's unhelpful.
Yeah.
We're not going to use that. Some of these things I want stuff out of. In fact, I'll have to go mining in order to get some of the
forgot
basic
about
materials. What?
I may not want to go back to spawn.
We have black holes.
You have black
Bedrock?
holes.
Yes, we have black holes. Would you like to see?
Going through bedrock?
Let's go down and see.
Okay.
I'm running down the stairs. I'm running down the stairs. I'm running down the stairs as fast as I can.
So we're gonna do the black hole down here.
That is not what I thought you meant. I thought you had already destroyed everything down here.
No, I'm gonna show you. Look, black holes. Ah!
Ow! Hey, what the hell was that? What did you do? Don't do it again. Running away now.
I'm gonna be off
Run
channel for a
away!
second.
Run away!
Okay, but you
What
shouldn't
was
be
it? What
outside.
did you
I
do?
It's a black hole. It sucks everything together.
Oh, you used the magnets, didn't you?
Yes. It was glorious
Here's-
when I saw all the cats fly into the air.
See, if you have one iron ingot, which I have yet to see, I haven't seen any of these things because I'm busy trying to stay alive and not be killed by my compatriots. If you have an iron ingot, it can be used as a magnet. And because it can be used as a magnet, you can fire a snowball. And again, I have none of these things, so I can't do any of it. But
If you fire at bedrock, you can pull people below bedrock and toss them into the void.
have you been testing this out and learning that that was something that you could do?
No, I just figured it out right now because I got popped down to a block. So, if you were standing on the lowest level of bedrock, it could pop you down into the void. So, bedrock is a very dangerous place to be.
I am busy cooking for my companions.
Huzzah!
I'm putting more foods in here. Oh, we've got a beetroot. And we've got dark oak.
I shall be making a farm at some point.
So cooking the steak, not so useful. On the other hand, this might prove useful. Okay, what did you do?
Redstone blocks.
That was what I wanted to show Cecil. Here, where are you? Enjoy some chickens.
I'm out front, currently putting up fires.
We now have a chicken farm downstairs. When they grow up, we'll eat them.
Yay! Is that with egg?
Yeah. It was a multiplier snowball egg.
Yay!
Or many of them, rather.
When is it
Okay,
April?
let's
Now.
go back up again. And so... Oh, alrighty.
Well, that's a good.
I
way
don't
to
even
tell
have
people
a
where you
fucking
are.
pick that can open any of these things, for fuck's sake. Give me one of those blocks. Give me one of the redstone blocks.
Sure. Actually, I can just toss you this one.
Give me
There
that
you
one.
go. Don't hit me.
I won't hit you. I'm sorely tempted. So this is the magic of Zeus. The idea is that if you use blocks, you can create things. Like you use a block of coal and you create coal. However, if you use a block of redstone, I'm not going to hit one of the cats either. They're kittens. They're adorable. You created lightning. So this is a weapon. You can actually use this to shoot enemies. Oh no! Dude, I hit one of the kittens. Sorry.
My kitten!
I'm going to stop doing that now. Serves me right. Oh, and I
fine, I
can
can
get them with the stone pick after all. So this is this weird material that is sort of electrical purposes. Yeah, I will be careful not to Zeus any of the kittens anymore. No, you don't get to eat them if they get killed. Anybody who is watching and wondering. Any of you wolves out there. They don't turn into a foodstuff. They're just adorable.
Like horses.
Like horses. No, horses drop leather. They don't drop food, but they drop leather.
No, but they
But they are
should
adorable,
also
yeah.
drop food.
Sir. And chicks do not drop food, but I killed that one anyway. It was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
You picked the wrong
And if
time
you
to be
feed
born.
coal to a furnace, it stays lit for a really long time, so you can cook many things in it. And here is some iron, so that's something that I can do. I will go up. And by the way, if anybody is watching on the chat and interested in joining us doing this thing, I'm still game for keeping an eye out on the chat, and so I can answer questions and I can set you up with login information if you want it. That said, one of the things I would.
Base now.
What's that again?
Snowman in the base.
Okay. That is a even quicker generator of snow.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm not sure if it's quicker or not, but it is a generator of snow.
It requires less power steps, and you can just
And is
straight up
persistent.
shovel it.
Let's take the Zeus off my heart bar, shall we? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Here is something that I can show, which I was just talking about. Shadowed mentioned about how you could make a black hole. That's large numbers of this snowball, which is a iron ingot. Doing this should not hurt the animals, presumably. Actually, they're clever kittens. They're gone. But
Oh, I'm getting sucked in.
oh,
Was it the vortex?
no, it is not the vortex.
It's similar though.
It is flinging cats around. But that's not good because it's hurting them, so I'm going to stop doing it. I wonder if it scales with the amount of numbers that they are. That I am not sure.
I'm heading back to spawn. So please don't spawn nasty things in my.
Okay, we'll just light up the path for you.
Ah! For
Aww.
piss.
And thus it
Where the
begins.
hell even was that?
And then-
Okay, Shadowed Song has just killed himself with glory. That's unsuitably spectacular. It scared the hell out of me.
It wouldn't be Minecraft if Shadowed wasn't going boom somewhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, this is what I remember. This
We
is
love
my
you,
crew.
Shadowed.
We love you, and yes, you set off far too many of something.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
was,
quite sure what.
Doing some fireworks, and I was trying to toss it straight at the front of this, but it hit the wall or a torch or something. But yeah,
Mistakes.
You done blowed yourself up.
yeah, I am sending things.
Okay, that's a lot of fireworks.
Yeah. Did you
That's
shoot
a lot of
too far, or Were
fireworks.
you too far away?
I was probably too far away.
Oh, that's sad. Well, time to replace all my kittens they can kill. There we
I am
go.
having a lot of trouble making the torch snowball work. Maybe this is just not my way of doing it.
This place has already been all torched up.
Not really. All the open spaces are torched up, and then this like area behind is pathetically not torched up, and there's going to be all kinds of nastiness spawning back there.
But the way that you have it programmed, it does like a set grid, and if it can't spawn a torch, it won't. So.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah. It does have a certain amount of that going on.
Yeah. I put like all of the
See,
snowballs.
this is all the multiplier stuff. It gets really spammy. And if there was a TNT on the end of all of that, we would all be dead. And that's been known to happen, so I'm going down.
Oh, you. Okay, that isn't fixed in this version.
That sounds ominous. What do you mean that isn't fixed in this version?
A full stack of snowballs. Like,
Yeah, it's a
for
little intense.
thing. Yeah. We had fixed at one point where it wouldn't crash the server if you did it, but it might still do that now. Nope, Self, don't do that.
Okay, I've reached cats, so...
Yay!
Okay, I've reached multiple cats. Many cats. Tons of... my god, the cats.
All the
So
cats.
many cats! All the cats!
Yes, the cutest of catacles.
Hello!
Hello!
I am using the iron block to give
Yay.
myself just a crap load of different stuff, and I'm wearing some of it.
Downstairs.
Iron
Yeah, I
pick,
did
no
put
more of
iron
that.
in-
Iron axe,
Right.
iron shovel, everything.
All the irons.
All the goodies.
Yay.
Iron pants.
Here.
And my inventory was full, and I did not replenish. Although I do have an iron helmet, so I'll use that. Ah, I needed one of those.
Does
Oh well.
anybody else need an iron block?
I have an iron block, but I'm not having any luck at using it to make what I need.
I need an iron block.
Give me 1 sec.
Some of this stuff winds up being redundant. So yeah.
Ooh.
And I was
Iron
going to
block.
plant those rose bushes around.
Hello. Oh,
And I'm
we
going to use
lost.
some of this to make more snow blocks because I'm a little low on that.
Oh,
Puppy.
Okay then.
Can we not? That's going to be laggy. Well, I needed the iron chest plate, so thank you for that.
Yeah, I'm getting up.
Okay, have we got any yeah, let's keep chucking stuff until I have a iron hoe.
oh, iron hoe.
Got one.
Stuff.
And then let's just do a bunch of iron picks. And keep going. Actually, the helmets are handy. The helmets let you use shell-shaped things. Are we burning off some of this stuff?
Yep.
How about I get out of your way? Will you do that? Otherwise, you'll just set me on fire.
Fire! Fire!
Pretty much. Also, bearing in mind that we're standing on wood.
Yeah. I know.
I'm heading down to the area of far too many chickens. Oh, did you not know that we have an area of far too many chickens, Shauna?
I did not know that there had been improvements made. Oh.
We have an area of far too many chickens. There they are. And this is a good time for me to make some snow blocks. Unload some of this stuff. I think like extra swords and things. And hang on to the hoe in case I can use it.
Oh, that's a spider. I don't have a sword on my hotbar.
That's
I-
okay. Zeus will help you.
Spider eye doesn't let you fly anymore. I was so good at that flying.
There's some lapis, so we can use that. There's some gold.
What do gold ingots do? Or gold bars?
I'm sure you're going to find out. Tell us what happens when you, assuming you
Apparently
survive it.
nothing.
Oh, interesting. I thought maybe they did.
Nope, doesn't care doing it. Oh. That's bad.
Hmm. 4 of these gives me a crafting table, which I can install down here because we might as well have one. Boop.
Oh, that's
And
what the ingot does.
what did
We
it
have
do?
a Zisto in our base.
Oh, zombie pigman. Okay, don't anger it.
Okay. Well,
Zisto is the name of a famous Minecraft YouTuber who likes using that as a skin. So what was I trying to do? I remember. I was trying to get more granular coal.
Oh, right. Oh, I made mistake.
Oh no, what did you do?
aggroed it. I killed it.
Well, I didn't aggro it. I tried to set it on fire, then realized, oh wait, it can't be set on
I
fire.
didn't aggro it. I just tried to set it on fire.
They
Yeah.
shouldn't
doesn't
care.
aggro when you set it
Those
on
shouldn't
fire.
care.
I know.
Might have aggroed when I
Those
tried
should
to
be
set it on fire.
fine.
I was in a spot where I could kill it anyway. Or
I guess they thought of it as just bad attitude.
Mm-hmm.
I'm super tempted to try to make piles of gold stuff, but I really just want to get myself kitted out with diamond and go from there. Like having all of the iron stuff, it feels like we're playing Snowball. We should be able to do so much more.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, that's exactly what I will need to try to do so much more.
No.
8 steak. Gold pick. Gold picks are not themselves all that useful, but... Oh, wait.
Is it? Yeah, it's darkness outside.
What is this for?
What the hell?
I made an Enderman room.
Move those roses over here.
There's a whole lot of Endermen upstairs.
Oh, that's not useful.
A lot of Endermen upstairs.
I'll deal with them.
This is Snowball Madness mining. We're using the snowballs to unveil ores. I'm using a gold pickaxe to do this. And I'm going to go until I find a load of diamonds. Instead, I find a load of lava. Yay, okay.
Oh, yeah.
That does light things up, though. You know, if I had a bucket, I could empty that lava.
You need a bucket?
Not really.
Okay.
I'll just sort of do stuff. That, or if I had glowstone, I could seriously light this place up the 4th of July. I keeping an eye on chat, not because I am particularly attached to having lots of people in it, but in case people are talking, I want to be available to them. And I'm kind of just mining this
Whoa, where
for
did
the
you
hell of
come
it. Oh, they're getting attacked by thing?
An Enderman just teleported behind me. You
As they do.
teleported it away!
I'm sorry.
I turned my back on it. Alright.
So one of the nice things
there's
about
still
some of these minings...
Oh, there's a lot of Endermen.
Yeah, That's what I said. Somebody spammed Enderman out there somewhere.
No, I did
Such
it
as
like near
these.
bedrock.
Well, apparently they decided to expand their territory.
Which is weird. They shouldn't have been able to teleport out.
Yeah.
They didn't
And
have a view of the sky. Well, easy way to make them all disappear.
I'm going deep.
Oh,
You coming down to where I'm at, Shauna?
Shadow just said he was going to get a way of making Enderman disappear.
You're coming up with a new special way to make Enderman disappear.
goodbye, Enderman.
Oh, lag.
Oh, yep, I might be dead.
Let's find out.
This is why
It's
I'm
fun
in
to find.
Bedrock.
As you know, it's snowball madness. It might not help you. Up, I see him up there.
Oh, I can see people moving again.
Yeah.
I mostly fixed it, it looks like. There's only like a few around here.
I'm
the
rushing
rest
up,
of
but
them
I
got
guess I'd
eaten
better
by
be
lag.
ready to like not look at anybody.
Yeah.
Oh man.
we
Okay, I
need
see a lot of
this
little sparkles
torch
around.
here. Whoa. Hello.
Oh man.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, they're not mad at
Again
me,
with
I
the
don't think.
spammy.
Yeah.
There we go.
There's a lot of those guys around.
Yeah.
That's helpful.
Yeah,
Hello,
they
witch.
somehow teleported out.
Um,
But it's fine, because now we have Ender Pearl. Ender Pearl for you. Ender Pearl for
I
you.
have pearls.
I can't pick any of them up. My inventory is full.
Oh, that's not useful.
I'm planting flowers. The Endermen can do their worst with the flowers. Oh dear. Hi, here's apps. Shooting at Enderman does not help. You or them.
They don't like. Yeah, going downstairs.
Oh, one of them's mad now. At you. There's a grass block.
There we go. I think we're safe.
You know, we really could use a trash bin. This is like a trash bin.
Yeah, I made a couple of holes in different places, so we have all of the wool in the world.
I kind of like much of the stuff that I've got on me, but see, that's always the challenge. It's dealing with materials. Inventories. We have relatively few blocks of anything, and
So I was gonna go deep and go diamond. So if I can,
I'd really like to do that. Let's do that.
yeah.
I was
I'll
beginning
grab a-
to,
Playing up.
in a sort of methodical way, using gold pick
Yeah,
snowballs.
let's see here if I can get rid. Oh, yeah, we're so many things. Boom, boom.
See, like I was saying, some of these things I don't need as things, but mining them is giving me experience, and experience is making my magic more powerful in Snowball Madness.
Which
So
way
even
did you
though
take this?
I'm in my gold pick area.
Ah.
I am not especially worried about mining up iron, since we've already got infinite that.
Yeah.
But I'm grabbing a bunch of redstone, and I'm grabbing a bunch of coal, because each of those things gives me... Aha! Hang on. Mine, I think. If I can figure out how to get up to it.
Ow, I shot myself.
Hop, hop, hop.
Diamond.
That's 4 diamonds, which is not enough for a block. Ah, but there's a special snowball trick that I can do once I generate myself a little more snow, like this.
Oh, that was a bad idea. Oh, that was an even worse idea. Oh no, I might be dead.
Oh,
I'm alive.
sticks
somehow.
were made. I just generated a minion. That minion was wearing sort of my gear, only not. It had my face because it was my minion. It was wearing leather armor, which tells me that this version of Snowball is generating minions with the speed, power, and armor color of my power. So don't come down here, anybody. And I'm doing that by using a bone, which generates skeletons. Skeletons normally spawn holding a bow and firing arrows, but these ones are holding a diamond, because diamonds are in my first slot. And that's actually kind of fast. Oh, hey. Interesting. Let's test that assumption. Nope, that died. But this is one of the mechanics of dealing with... Oh, hello, some of these guys. Up, that's a real skeleton.
Come on, my God.
Oh yeah.
Are you generating them, Shauna, or is that
No,
just a natural spawn?
I just picked way down and got a hold of a diamond, an area with diamond.
Okay, that one spawned in this dark place.
Yeah.
I know how that happened now. So here's how Snowball can turn and bite you. When you're doing this wackiness, you saw that multiple snowballs on top of each other can produce lots of something. If it's lots of TNT and explosives, you can kind of die a whole bunch. If it's lots of those enemies, you'd better hope that they're all your minions. Because as you saw, one of them attacked me. And although I don't need it, I can now get one more diamond. Bing. And this is just generating me some XP. I will also point out the following about this game, which is I got the arrows next to these snowballs. I've got the bone, which is going to generate a monster, and there's another monster. See, the lighting is not actually very good here. I am firing arrows faster than I was before because now I have more energy in my shots. Oh, and that's an Enderman. This is not the greatest place to be dealing with an Enderman. Especially since I do not have diamond gear yet, so maybe that would be a good idea.
Diamond. Ooh, diamond.
But yeah, the diamond torches, don't trust them. They're not really lighting stuff up properly at all. Ooh, cover me in diamonds. How does that work? I've never seen that achievement before.
That's just putting on diamond armor.
Very good. You know something? There's a whole bunch of lava over there. I can throw away garbage in that. I'm going to sneak quietly past this Enderman, trying not to offend it. And I'm going to generate my crap here. Or actually not, because I don't have the tools to do so. I'm going to run back over this way. Do-do-do-do-do. So that's 3 diamond blocks right there. I can use this coal to fill up these. That's fine. Can put that stuff away for now, because I'm not going to need it, nor the lapis. Those are all grown up chickens. This might be a fine time to generate a pile of food. Oh, and I don't need these apples either. Get them. Bones should not be on my hotbar. Golden pickaxe is not being used at the moment. Let's go over here and get kitted up with some diamond gear, shall we? After killing this creeper hanging out in this dark area, because of course it is. Oh, and grabbing the XP from it. If you're super close to a dark area, things aren't necessarily going to spawn inside it. That said, I'm super not trusting it, so maybe I go over here and boop. Boop. Honestly, as long as I have a single block of wood and a single block of coal, I can generate all the torches I want. It's just not instant. So, let's see now. Oh, maybe I can even do a clever thing of covering that up for a moment. Look. So much for the diamond block. I mean, the block. Alrighty. Never mind then.
Oh, I don't have wood. That's sad. I can't create a kitchen then. What was that?
Might have been me.
What happened?
I am doing the diamond everything. So I'm going to be yeeting stuff into lava for a bit. Replace all of these things with better things. Diamond shovel. I already got a diamond hat, but there's a diamond chestplate. I need diamond feet. They're over here. I just yeeted something, but I'm not sure what. How would I do that? Let's not worry about it. Sean Wolf, is it the first anybody has slept? That'd be terrible.
It is.
Oh, we should be dealing with that. That is a relevant, useful thing.
Oh, is it nighttime?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Give me a second. Take that bed.
I'm busily eating things. Ah, there's the diamond boots. There we go.
Bit drain.
Well, I'll tell you what. I will sweet dreams right here, which means it's now daytime, but I'm not going to keep this here.
Yeah.
Leave my tunnel and drop my mic back down.
Okay, so I got coal.
Leave my tunnel
got
and head
wood.
back towards spawn.
I've got a lapis. I've got the diamond blocks. I've got like 4 different kinds of food, which is ridiculous. And I do not remember what you need to get in order to generate... but you know what? I don't care. Call me Colonel Sanders. Okay, folks, chicken tonight.
Yay!
You crispied a bunch of chickens.
Kind of obliterated them.
It's an eggs chicken.
That said, I'm having a little trouble at pick. Oh, there we go. There, that is pretty darn close to a full stack of chicken that I will cook down here. All right, so we're making some progress. It's 8:22. We got about a half an hour to go for the evening. Unless, of course, we stay up extra late. I think Cecil might have headed to bed already.
Yeah,
So it's
you
a
already
possibility.
took off, I think. So.
And we can, or we could just continue dripping around as long as we want. I think after about
Or-
4 or
or-
5 hours, YouTube starts attenuating your thing, which is not unreasonable, I suppose. So this is cool, but I don't particularly care about it or want it. We could let some of this stuff spawn again. We do have, I think, our protective redstone torches, but this doesn't
we
need
do.
to be retained.
I think I pretty
the other
much
hand-
have this whole tunnel structure protected. So.
Okay, I have no clue where I am. I'm by some
Oh, noes.
like, really extreme health. I went mining and then was like, oh, I've gone lost, so I just went to the surface.
Oops.
And so I saw some fireworks upstairs.
I beg your pardon, sir. Sir, this is an Arby's.
Nope's church's
Oh,
chicken.
I think I see it. Or at
I
least
could have
see
used
a
my
pillar.
snowballs for that. Oh, there's some more chicken.
I see my cat. My amazing cat.
So that's not bad, but let's make it even better.
Oh no!
Oh, what's happened?
I thought I was spawning some more cats. I spawned a lot of creepers.
Oh, no.
Well, they both have to be seen. It's an easy mistake.
Oh hey, the cats are terrorizing the creepers.
They do that.
Yay!
So there's a bunch of creepers
Well,
named Shadowed Songs Mistake.
That's Snowball for you. Okay, well, there's a bunch of cats
Successfully
here.
programmed
Where are
with
you?
Where am I?
You're not sure.
I'm a ways away. Ish, sort of. I'm sort of close. I'm just killing some creepers right now.
Let's put pretty flowers on this hotbar.
Oh, we want flowers?
Nice little firework. That's me. That was me. That was a nice little firework. Oh, so your creepers are over there, apparently. I'm going this way.
Yeah.
They happen to be Shadowed Song's mistake, but I'm pretty sure they'll still attack me, although I'm surrounded by cats, so there's that.
Yeah. I have cats everywhere. We're safe.
I was meaning to eat food because I needed some. And because I'm carrying like 5 different kinds of food, which is ridiculous. Yeah, that's a lot of cats.
What? Yeah,
That's a lot of cats all over the place.
Cats and the creepers will keep each other contained. Hopefully.
Famous last words.
Yeah. If
So
not,
what I
there's
was-
always orbital bombard.
And we can do that, yes, I know. We had the beginnings of a area down here. I was making another chest, and I could perhaps even make yet another chest.
Okay. There's shortly going to be a lot of explosions. Don't worry, it's far away from base.
Alrighty then.
Oh, that did not go as nearly far as I thought it would.
Okay then. Apparently,
This is
the
why we
creeper
can
blew
get
up
rid of all of
its-
those redstone things and basically just start over. It's like, okay, we're migrating away from spawn and starting over. Let it regenerate.
All the stuff I've done are far enough away from spawn that regeneration should fix it. Probably. But yeah, in the creeper direction of the house, there's also now a large crater.
Of course there is.
Also, TNT snowballs do not arc as much as you would think.
Hmm.
They're very heavy.
Yup. I think it's possible that when you're high level and they're very high power, they get even heavier as they go. I'm not sure. Did it
You
seem
are
like that to you?
so just glitching out, Shadowed.
Who, me? Where am I? Are you confused?
I saw you walking past the spawn area, and you're zipping all over Heckin' Gone.
Oh, I don't see you at all.
Like you've glitched completely.
I can only see Applejank's name tag. I don't see you anywhere.
That means I'm within striking distance, and that's worrying to me.
It's fine. I don't have anything on my hotbar that would be dangerous.
I've been being really careful about that myself.
Yep, nothing on my hotbar that's dangerous. I say.
I'm making a little collection of all of the interesting stuff that I might want. And I'm setting up a nice little storehouse in here.
Actually, I'm gonna get off and back on because the creeper that blew up right next to me is still there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I may be totally glitched. Give me a sec.
Okay, it is now 8:30. So we're still booking along for another half hour at least. If we want to go longer, we can.
We shall go until the sunrise.
One possibility, to be sure. I'm going to empty out this place down here.
Oh,
Specifically for the purpose
That's
of
neat.
moving it up, we're going to have a base near spawn. Maybe I should make some signs too. Oh, hello. What do I get with a feather? Let's find out.
Yay. So I don't see you.
Nothing.
No. Oh, now I see you.
Yep.
Hello.
So,
So yeah.
I think it was me that was derped, so.
Do you want to come see the crater I made?
I would love to see the crater you made.
Okay.
Watch out for the creeper.
The creeper won't do anything to me. We're buddies.
Yeah, but the
We're
creeper
best
ate me.
friends.
They absolutely should be your buddies. They should be your bestest of friends.
All right, yeah. Keep running this way. Be careful. There's a lot of creepers. And a lot of cats.
And it's nighttime.
Oh, we'll be back in a few seconds. Ta-da!
That's impressive.
Yeah. Especially since I was standing right here.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yep. I basically saw that was going really low, and I was like, oh, nope, out of here. But yeah. Also, we can create lots of flowers on the ground. Whoa, that was interesting. Yeah,
Flowers and snowballs, apparently.
and sunflowers, for some reason. Huh, neat. Oh, there's so many! Where's my arrows? Let's deal with these creatures.
Whoa!
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you.
I do not remember being a creeper.
Oh no.
I
That
was
sounds
just
bad.
staring at, as I was going over the house because I knew there was a creeper over here, but apparently there was also you over here. So yeah, that's all the creepers near the base. Let's go inside and put down beds and sleep. Don't want any more horrors. Oh, I gotta finish off this room.
Boy, creeper, do not want.
Does the like sugar and stuff still do like the modifier stuff here, or was that previous version?
I'm pretty sure it's previous versions.
Okay.
So I'm filling in some of this stuff with snow. Because why not? Oh, hello. This is a slime chunk.
Ooh.
Very interesting. Also possibly insanely dangerous. Let's find out.
Poke it with a stick.
There's spawn one way off in the distance here. Okay, chat, what do you say? Chat's gone. Okay, Shadowed Song, what do you say?
About what?
Shall I spawn Applejinx's Jello?
Yeah.
Eek! Eek!
Jello. Jello. Are you
I'm at
down
level
low or up
18.
high? A level
I'm
18.
down low near spawn in that area that I was using to mine in. It
Yeah,
is
I'm
lit up
coming.
in the back. There is a Enderman hanging way out towards the end there. There is lava. And again, I'm level 18. I do not know how big of a monster this is going to be.
Okay, I'm Kid and Diamond and heading down.
All right, let's see it.
It might not be that impressive.
I channel my inner.
It might be fairly impressive.
Ooh, yay! Across the news.
guys have your fun.
Yay, jellos. Okay. Oh.
Oh,
Did I not
now that
actually
you've
pick
done
up
that, let
any?
me have one.
Oh, you got them all. Can I have one?
Oh, how did I get them all?
I don't know, but you got them all.
Come to think of it, I have no space in my inventory at all, so that's kind of silly. I'm going to go up.
Biggie.
Partly because I got
quickly.
nothing out of any of that, but I still have the slime spawner.
Oh, I was gonna come over and give you more slime.
Yeah, no, I have enough, but I was also going to get XP.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, you could have.
Not so much, no.
well, come on
And-
back down. We'll spawn more.
And I'm going to figure something out about that. Here is a lapis block. I'm making a little collection of blocks and things that I might homestead with. And I'm also loading up these chests up here with stuff that newcomers might find useful. So I'm emptying out the chest from below. Oh, no.
Gotta- Look,
Okay, now what?
don't these look stupid? It's just the stem.
They're cute. Actually, you know what they look like? Cactar.
That's funny.
Look like Final Fantasy.
Oh, you're planting sunflowers.
Well, just the stems. What does this do? Apparently nothing. Need to make wooden block. Oh, did things crash out, or are both of you standing still?
Standing still.
I was standing still
Okay.
because you just said, oh, what does this do? And I'm trying to figure out whether to run like hell.
Alright, get my stuff.
Okay,
and
so
then
let me know how you mean that to... Oh. Okay, I see how this is going. All right, well, this gives me a chance to sort of talk to whatever chat might still be here. I'm going to have to set it up so that I can see how many people are in chat, etc. Because at this time, I can't tell anything. And, you know, that's okay. We're just going to learn how to do this better, and better is relative. This is not necessarily about being the most daunting Minecrafters or... However, I'll tell you something else. One thing I could do is... Oh, well, that's not very useful at all, is it? I could make another special place in the other direction so that I can do my thing.
yeah, we've slightly taken over your area.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
No,
there's some
I was gonna grind some XP that way. It is not what ended up happening. But oh nope, I am not done yet, am I?
Okay.
No matter, I know how to do this. I'm gonna grab myself a little... never mind up, kids. I'm gonna grab myself a little coal and make some torches. Well, that sounds very nearby, but it wasn't. What you looking at?
Crafting table.
Oh, okay. Let's see, what else if we... Yep, that's fine.
Oh, that just literally spawns another block left. I figured out how to...
Yeah, you can get more lapis that
way.
way. You can do the lapis gen. So we're going to put a bunch of chicken in there.
What?
I've still got just a little bit of mutton here. That's fine. Oh no, laughter. What?
That's so silly.
What happened?
Putting a helmet on or underneath what's it called? Torches gives you a lot of torches and actually lays them down in a proper fashion.
Nice.
Using a helmet with a torch over it should give you
yeah,
a.
he's spamming torches like bloody crazy. Wow.
Yeah, we have all the torches now.
Well, the helmet shape, snowball helmet something, means make a sphere of that thing.
Yep.
So I was trying to make a spear of torches.
It is
Nice.
trying to do that. Meanwhile, I'm just going to collect the torches and be happy with them. I've got all the fucking torches. You could not imagine how many torches. I am all ready now.
I am going to go be testing stuff. There's
I bet you are.
probably not going to be many explosions.
Yay. Meanwhile, I think I can start doing a little mining in the other direction from you. Presumably. Maybe.
3 or 4.
Johnny, you're off that away. I no longer have gold, but I have a diamond, so boop. That is not so bad, but it did eat up a bunch of space, I'll give it that. I'm hearing footsteps.
Whoa! Yeah.
One thing about the diamond is it gets rid of... Oh, dear.
Watch out, you're about to explode.
Thank goodness for Diamond Kit.
But, yeah.
Okay, where are
So-
you folks that you're causing so much destruction?
I went up top to use a crafting table to get some water.
I made us an egg.
I bet you did.
It's made of sand. I thought you were
No. Okay, that's going to cause a lot of lag.
Not really. It all collapsed like instantly. So no what's it called? Lag. Just embarrassment. I'm gonna do something really stupid.
Must you?
Yes. I must.
And you're not even letting me be on stream and watch it?
No. Didn't actually do it. Oh! Would you like to come and see what I did?
I think I'd better. What have you done? I'm rushing up to find out. Run, run, run.
Bread and butter.
Meanwhile, Shattered is running the other direction.
Come over here, straight to me. Over here. To your left. Behind you now. Straight. Come straight. Alright. Come up here.
Mm-hmm.
Ta-da.
Oh, no! Oh, Shadow Song.
It's that good.
It's just what you would imagine. It's exactly what you thought it would be. Okay, that's your problem. I'm going to sit here and watch while you dispose of that. Please do.
Okay, I have got to see this apparently.
Okay, yes. Come and watch, and then I shall dispose of it. Do you have any food? I need a little bit of food.
I have 2 cooked muttons.
That'll be enough. I just need enough thingy done up so that I can run away.
That's fair. You go ahead.
Yeah. Come up, pop up here, and then you shall observe the
I
magic.
wonder whether there's a better vantage point.
Not for what I'm gonna do. You're gonna want to be over here. Do you see it, Shauna?
I see it now. I'm running away.
Okay, no, wait. Stay up there, and watch. I'm gonna do something.
No, a creeper was attacking us.
Creeper on my butt.
Oh, there's a creeper. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to do an awesomeness. You guys are going to
You
love
are.
I'm bunker
you-
time.
peering around the side to look.
Oh no, we're
No,
we're
I'm getting to
totally
where I
getting
can jump in the
away.
water.
Oh, yeah.
I killed Keith.
So yeah, let me know when you're at a safe enough spot.
Thank
And
you,
then I'll deal
Shauna.
with it.
Shauna
There's so
spotted
many
the creeper that was
cats.
after me.
There's tons of cats.
Yeah.
There's tons of creepers. Excuse me.
Well, Shadowed also did a produce creepers thing.
Yeah.
All right, we're ready.
Okay, I'm heading off over here behind beyond the water edge.
Okay.
Prepare for lag. Glorious.
Okay,
actually
something's
wasn't as-
happening.
Yeah, that wasn't as bad as what I thought it would be.
Okay,
It's
it went.
actually pretty tame compared to my other explosion that I did.
I think we do have a certain amount of explosion moderation.
At least TNT wise. Looks like there's just some TNT in the water that won't be exploded. But that's fine. Yeah, that's safe. Wow, it did barely any more damage than when I maximized TNT things. Useful. Wonder what this will do.
Run away again.
No, but just created flowers. Hey, there's floating flowers.
Shadowed, all your creepers are ready to play with you.
And
I know they're
us.
great.
I've been killing lots of them.
Go for it.
Unfortunately, the XP is not that great.
Yeah.
And now I'm running away with
Shooting
all the
me.
kitties.
Holy
Surrounded by kittens.
mollies, you're kidding me.
Mhm.
What, the creepers or...
The creepers over here.
Yeah, there's a lot of creepers.
Did you think?
If you look at them closely, they say Shadowed Song's mistake on them.
Thank you, Shadowed.
The two things might be somewhat related.
It's just what I wanted for New Year's. Thank you so very much.
You're welcome.
Sitting on a field of fire.
Oh! Look behind you, Shauna!
That is a
I'm
damn
glad I
good
wasn't
crater.
inside of that.
I'm pretty sure it's hollow.
Yeah.
It is hollow.
Okay, with all of your happy little spawny friends over here, being next to you really isn't a good idea. Like you have an entourage of nope.
Basically.
Yep.
Oh god, the lag! I'm gonna die.
Oh no!
They keep spawning around you, dude. What the hell?
What do you mean more creepers are spawning? There
They're
should be more
spawning
creepers.
everywhere around you.
How?
I don't know, but wherever you are, there are just tons and tons and tons of creepers.
I haven't spawned any
Ow.
more of them.
They're continuing to spawn for some reason. I do not understand. I'm just running away.
I don't think that's actually the case. I think what's happening is Shadowed Song made a little mistake involving multiplier snowballs. And so there are just far too many.
I'm seeing them actually coming in, spawning right near where he's at. Currently,
Well, that shouldn't be happening. I guarantee I do not have anything making that happen.
I don't know.
And I'm
Oh
not
God, look
wearing
at this
them.
cave.
Unless they're
That is
just
a
loading in at this point because
That
we're
might be
loading
the
in
thing.
chunks. We're loading in chunks, and there was snowballs
Yeah.
that went into unloaded chunks.
yup.
So yeah,
That
this
would
is-
be
this
the
is
explanation.
Death. This is death. This is how we die.
My cat died from me. There's so many of them.
All the
It's
kittens.
like the cats are just giving up on the creepers, by the way. They're just like, no. Not even paying attention.
The cats are so adorable. There's so many of them. All right, made it up to here.
I think we're almost
Oh.
watching all of the creepers.
I'm hoping.
Oh no. Cats are snuffing it in the waterfall.
I'm down here in the trenches, so.
There we go.
I think we have cleared the plains.
Huzzah.
I think it's starting to get dark.
It is.
Okay, so this plains is now a very dangerous zone. It could probably do with respawning
What the
and
heck?
clearing.
What with the snowballs?
Oh, it's light up snowballs.
Okay, all of a sudden I see snowballs from everywhere, every
Yeah.
direction.
I'm smart.
Okay,
I
now
don't
I see the torches. Now I see the torches.
just spawning torches because that's a good thing.
I'm gonna get back down to my pursuits now.
Well, I guess
It's getting on
technically
towards 9.
This has kind of become a habitat dome.
Yep, it's fancy.
Fancy.
And it is well lit up, so we won't have any issue.
Alrighty.
Tra-la-la.
So here's something I was gonna do a little of. Now I'm at level 19.
Oh, that's a huge slime.
You can't be talking to
it's
me.
aggressive towards you.
Are you making the same things as I'm?
I'm at level 23, so I figured I might as well see how to climb it. It was about the same size as before, I'm pretty sure, what we were doing.
Apple drinks his jello. See, I'm just grinding a little XP. I think XP won't get destroyed by going into lava, so let's just... Sad slime. In sad place. No, I think actually that did kill XP. That's unfortunate.
That did something. I'm not sure what.
Alrighty,
though.
let's try this again. Okay, now I gotta find something out. Slime balls make slimes. What happens if I do a slime block? Do I get to just make more slime blocks? I think maybe that's what's gonna happen, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, slime block just makes more slime block.
It is the magic of snowball. Yep. Okay, so that will suffice.
Really sad that snowballs just keep disappearing when you're using them.
Well, in
This is why
theory,
we
it'll
need
force you to have some... I'm about to say sense of restraint. That's not going to happen. It's more of a limiting factor than we usually have. We don't need this chest here. We don't need all this stuff here. Let's move it all back up to...
It's really interesting. I keep throwing snowballs, and it doesn't look like it does anything, but it just changes around the placement of grass on the ground.
There's a pile of stuff. Oh, wait. I could do smart things here.
Oh, it's basically just mowing the grass. Okay, that's interesting.
We have got grass mowing snowballs.
But, like, I'm doing it by doing the diamond helmet and then, like, anything that doesn't actually make a block. It just mows grass in a circular pattern.
Yeah, I could see that.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Help,
The laughter's beginning. What happened?
help, 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 help. I have no sprint. And the horse are after me.
Okay, where is he?
Um,
Oh, no. Something bad is happening.
yeah, put a door on our thing. Put a door.
No, I'm just running away. Screw you. I'm not having any of that. Oh my god. Running away now. Wow. Okay, arguably you have too many levels to be doing this. You're running away more.
Hear that outside?
Yeah. How many are there?
All of them.
16 times 6.
Okay, I'm running forever because I'm running out of food. Actually, no. If I gotta die to this, I'm gonna die in the base. You deal with him.
Never mind. Close the door.
Close the blast door! Close the blast door! Oh dear
Oh no.
God! What the bloody hell? Shadow, seriously! No!
Right.
I'm running! Oh my god, no! God! I don't want to hurt you! Going down.
Okay.
Screw this noise.
There we go. We're safe.
No, we're not.
We're not.
There. You're coming in.
So yeah, I thought your minions didn't attack you.
That's not always true. So, Shanna, this area is being blocked by Shadowed in some kind of obstacle. So you can come out from there for what it's worth.
I dealt with it all. I think we're safe.
Okay.
Oh,
healing
honey.
up
Oh,
right
honey,
now,
no. Oh, honey, I don't think so.
Okay, I'm. Up away.
Sick.
Shadow, I don't think we're safe.
Why don't you think you're safe? Perfectly fine. There's very few enemies. Only like maybe 2 or 3. They're no longer aggro. So that's good. Been so long, I've forgotten like what half of the dangerous stuff are. Oh, they're aggro again! They're aggro again! Oh, no, they're aggro again. Probably a decent idea.
Well, I wanted to grind some behind you.
They're not attacking me. I'm safe. Well, you got all the XP you could want now.
Yeah? If I was looking for XP, that's one way to do it. Hang around with a Shadow Song. Oh boy. Okay,
XP is
there was one
guaranteed.
more. Satisfaction guaranteed. That was messy. Okay, Shauna, that might have been up.
There's a few more over where I am, but I'm dealing with them.
It's messy, but the sheer horror of it has gone away. You can come from behind the blast doors now.
I'm still mining up from my other direction.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, I'm mining away from the entrance, so we will have a secondary entrance and exit from the mole hole.
In case of
In
Shadow
case
Song.
of Shadow Song invasion, yes.
Okay, we had a super creeper. I am not sure whether that is another Shadowed Song creation.
No, it's probably just a bolt of lightning hit a stray creeper. If you were experimenting with the redstone door thing, then you might have hit one of my creepers in the distance. Or that, or it was just...
Well, I don't fire things off as randomly as all that, so...
Huh, well...
Well...
That was an adventure.
Well, and the new entrance is actually not that far away from the village.
I just used a side entrance to get out. I'm not sure if that's what you mean.
No, I went exactly the opposite of our stairwell, so...
Oh, okay.
So we have 3 exits out.
And we'll need them.
All of the cats in the universe.
Oh, hey, XP. I earned you. In a big way.
I went up...
Yay, we survived. Now remember, as you get even more powerful, that'll get worse.
Yeah. So,
So we should kill
Do that
Shadow
one at a
now
time.
so that he stays at low level. No, I'm just kidding.
you come after me, I'm taking you out with...
I know. That's why I'm not serious.
Does XP only get dropped if it's a player kill?
Not entirely sure. Maybe. Yeah, so one of the things that was happening there was Shadowed using the technique of generating more redstone blocks. Or was that just an accident?
That was me. It's like,
All the
what does
kittens.
Rotten Flesh do?
Yup. What did you think Rotten Flesh would do? Well, we found out. That is so what Rotten Flesh does.
Yeah. Well, now I know.
Yep, just like bones and slime balls. There's actually quite a lot of stuff like that, including some deeply terrible things that you'll probably discover by accident.
Oh yes, there are some amazing things. I can remember what they do, or what blocks they are. There we go, max diamonds. Not that there's much use for diamonds.
Max diamonds, you say?
Yeah, I have 64 diamonds.
Oh, well, there you go. Hello.
Hello.
We have made it through to the end of a Wednesday.
Yes, we have. There's a,
Yes, we
there's a
have.
Shadowed over here. Hello.
Hello. We have survived. This calls for a celebration.
Huzzah, huzzah.
Backing
running
away,
for the
backing
hills.
away. A nice celebration with ponies.
Yes, you might all stand there, dude. Oh,
And so much lag.
Alrighty.
Huzzah.
And with that, let's go down into our hidey hole and hide. And next week, our plan can be for making like bases or something. Which this is kind of like a base in many ways. Oh, hi, I hear a slime. That's fine. We can have a slime.
It's our pet slime.
I'm Egon.
Oh yeah, that's one issue with this. I can't actually put down my bed here. Put a bed here. That'll work. Alright. Oh, and I got unplugged at some point. Rip.
You go
Oh.
fine.
Oh, I didn't. I just shot the chest by mistake. I have only snow and arrows on my hotbar for accidental firing. I'll have you know. That's on purpose.
I have fireworks.
Backup iron. Backup diamond sword. That's also good. That's good. Especially for you, that's good. Dirt blocks. I'll carry more dirt blocks in case I want them. I got a bunch of gunpowder because I might want the artillery myself at some point. Oh, it's a little worrisome.
Diamond toadstool.
A diamond toadstool?
Oh.
Oh.
Does that
Oh.
make farmland?
It'll make farmland just as good as anything else. Why do I not have a diamond hoe, for God's sake?
It's not farmland. It creates that weird taffy stuff.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah.
Oh, a snowball of it? Okay.
Yeah. Not just diamond though. Yeah. Next week we
Furnace is ready for using, or just about. Or maybe not. Oh, no. Boop. Boop. Let's prepare the furnaces for in case somebody comes and needs them.
Yeah.
Let's put a chicken in one of them.
Oh, it didn't give me the achievement. Oh.
We got a 3-cooked chicken here, 32 there. That can be good. I'm going to hang on to the egg. I made the last batch of chickens.
Yay.
We got cooked pork chop there. Bunch of diamonds, bunch of diamond blocks. Occasional stray snowballs. More stray snowballs, more stray snow. Yeah.
Not that.
Grab the rose bushes and use them to decorate with. I'm going to grab a puppy in case I need to send fireworks. Alrighty. I think we have successfully concluded our Wednesday.
I think so. It was
I don't think we have a chat anymore, but that's fine. Maybe next time we come, there will be people who have watched this and they'll be like, I know where you live. I know how to get onto your TeamSpeak. And then we'll be like, hello.
Hello.
I mean, if anything terrible happens to any of that stuff, I can always just kill it and restart it or change it or move it or something. And nothing can really happen to the Minecraft server because it's going to come back to life next week.
Mm-hmm.
Same bat time, same bat channel. So this has been a fun exploration and very much what I have come to expect.
Yay.
From
We delivered.
the crew and the snowball madness and stuff. And we up. See, this is why I like lighting places up. No, it wasn't.
Crasher.
Because it wasn't running at 6 million miles an hour or holding a redstone block and trying to kill us. That was terrifying. That was horrifying. Do you know I came over the hill to see you running towards me with all the legions of hell after you?
Oh, Jinx. He came down the stairs with all of them. All I saw was just this horde.
I
was
know.
In the horde before I even knew what happened.
Oh, I know. I led him down the stairs. I was like, nope, going down here now. Because I was running out of food. I was not going to be able to keep running. I had no sprint left. I was almost tapped.
Yeah, I had
So,
no
yeah.
sprint the entire time.
So yeah, have we got, just for shits and giggles, I would like to, let's see, how is this done? I bet I know. Not with a poppy, that's for sure.
Puppies.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to make another redstone torch just to be sure.
Oh.
How do we do that stuff again?
Here, I'll give you one.
Okay.
It's like a normal torch, but with redstone.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So I am thinking, 1, 3, 0, and 4, 5. So I'm going to dig into this wall a little bit. Is that it? No. That's going to be it.
Okay, who's shooting at me?
So just to be sure.
Oh, we have just the door open. We don't have a door.
And I'm sealing it up.
I had a door. No, I found some areas down here that don't have torches. So that I had a skelly that decided to crosshatch me. He is now a next skeleton.
Yup. So,
That needs the food.
this ought to survive a respawning. And I think we're ready to go. And next,
Yep.
You know, we haven't even done much exploring.
We found snow.
It's definitely fine just being here. We did find the snow. So now we got snow.
Not
Yeah.
levitating.
But yeah,
So
if
we
we
can
wanna range
consider
up
things
next
like, yeah, we can find different cool places to, like, the entire area around here is interesting, and I don't mean because it's full of insane creepers and Shadowed Song's armies of nope. What did you say that it was? An Armageddon of nope?
Armageddon. Nope.
Something like that.
I said it was his entourage, but at that point I was talking about the creepers.
Entourage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
you topped the entourage of Nope that you previously had.
Yeah.
Still further unexplored entourages of Nope. So yeah,
Yep, Lady
I'm
Gaga
making a
has
note here. Huge
monsters.
success.
Yeah.
Oh, are you trying to sleep?
Nope.
No
Just
point really. We'll
standing
respawn here.
Oh, so I should set my spawn point down. Oh, there's monsters.
Yeah, mine
Never
is
mind.
not sad anyway, so whatever.
No, I'm not gonna worry about it.
If I could kill them just in the same zone. Although I did work out, like, our compasses point to spawn. Do I still have one? No, I got rid of mine. That's ridiculous. Why do I? I wanted a
it's in there.
compass. I got it. But if we find places to make a base, we can make a locator map, which is a map surrounding a compass. And if we do that, the map will place you on the map. But also, if you go far away, it'll direct you. It'll have you as a dot on the corner of the map, kind of off in the distance. So you could follow the dot on the edge of the map to get home. So we have another facility for being able to use a Minecraft mechanic and get back home after having gone on a long journey. So now we have two mechanics like that.
Mm-hmm.
Huzzah.
Huzzah, indeed.
And then there's a third mechanic, which is climb tall cliff. Now you're back.
Well, unless you've reset your spawn.
Okay, I now miss Pinkie Pie Mountain.
Oh, remember we do have we have mountains nearby. Have you not seen them?
Oh, I've seen them. It was just that was a glorious thing for a while.
That is true. Well, don't we still have that on one of our old servers?
I think so.
They're still around. Isn't that like on previous, like Trixieverse -1?
No idea. I know we have a tall spire thingy that I booped Shauna off, and there was a solid block underneath
Yeah,
her.
that was on a mini Christmas pasts.
Yeah.
That was.
But
Fun.
no, there was that one that when we had Extreme Hills, and there was the when we were following Pinkie's stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and then there was a little base on one. We built a base on one side to keep all of our equipment, so we could just sit there and play River
Cliff
World.
dive.
Yeah. The Suicide Highway.
Alrighty. So, I think this has been a successfully transported Wednesday. So, anybody who is enjoying this, or whether or not you're enjoying this, because we did, so screw you guys. We'll see you again. Same bad time, same bad channel. And this is now the Wednesday thing.
Yep.
With that, I will log off. And we will catch you folks later. And Cecil Loki-san. Oh, I like that. I did not see his his ID at first. That's cool. So.
I think I got out of there just in time.
There was an explosion.
Oh no! Something bad happened.
I heard the thunk and was gone.
Oh.
I may come back to explosion in my face. I don't know. We'll find it next time.
Well, we need to avoid that if possible. That seems not good.
No, it was just a firework. But the firework
good.
drifted back directly into my face.
Oh dear. Alrighty,
Must
so
be Wednesday.
On this occasion, we will call that good night. And one viewer left. Everybody is done. Cool.
Bye,
End stream.
one.
Bye, people.
They probably can't hear you.
Who's sitting there?